Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, won't you go waltzing? I don't know the song. Let me play a better one.
Twiggy's got that wild stare, something toxic in the air. Roscoe's hiding in his room, hoping Twiggy calms down soon. Stonic's got his mic in hand, spilling tea across the land. We all tune in for the show, but the madness starts to grow. Look how Ozzy got us hooked, every secret's getting cooked. Twiggy's psycho makes a scream, Roscoe's living in a dream. Stonic's covering the fight, drama every single night. Keen fire shots from all its guns, but we know we're not the ones. Well, down under sun, Twiggy's rage has just begun. Roscoe's looking for escape from this chaotic mental tape. Stonic narrates every move, capturing the crazy groove. Drama swirls like ghosts at sea, can't unsee what we all see. Look how Ozzy got us hooked, every secret's getting cooked. Twiggy's psycho makes a scream, Roscoe's living in a dream. Stonic's covering the fight, drama every single night. Keep fire shots from all its guns, but we know we're not the ones.
G'day, mates! It's me, Rastov, and welcome to Locale Aussie, not AOC. Because I said so. Even though it's spelt correctly, you guys seem to continue to say that it's not. Yep. We got a very interesting test stream for you tonight. We're trying out a Docket. Hopefully Stonic's in the channel when I get there, because he wasn't just before. He might get fired right away. Who knows? I'm excited. I'm nervous. What am I doing? Let's jump in and see the boys. Please work, for the love of God. Oh, here we go. Are we here? Pop that out. Switch it over. Oh, I gotta turn my own camera on. You're here.
You're struggling there, mate.
Off. I don't know. Bloody frantic, mate.
Hey, struggling. My hair looks messy. Talk, guys. It's Stonic and Twiggy.
So we were just making fun of you while you were gone. Stonic definitely didn't hit a bong before you pulled up.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He definitely didn't do that.
I feel like I need one.
Stonic, what's your relation to Pablo Escobar? Come on.
Yeah, I don't know. Hang on, let me flip it around. So that's yeah, I don't know. Saw it on Etsy one day. I thought, you know what? That really speaks to me in life. Oh, okay, matching the theme of the show.
Brother, we can read it. We can read it. It's fine.
Yeah, now we can't.
You've messed it up now.
Perfect.
You've messed it up now. Now we can't read it. Now you're all backwards. It was better
Yeah,
when
I
you
don't
were
know, it
upside
just
down. At
really
least that
spoke
made
to me.
sense for an Australian.
Pablo Escobar is calling. It reminded me to just wake up and fucking grind, you know?
Which
Right.
intro did you use? I wasn't watching.
I heard him singing.
I heard that. I heard the singing, and then I was jamming out to the song because the song's so good.
Oh, man. I made so many. Fuck's sake.
You made a
I-
few little hiccups there.
I didn't have anything planned out for, like, the intro. Like, when it was just me. Fuck you. I can't deal with this shit, man. Oh.
All right, so we've got a few little last minute additions that we're gonna do a little later. One of our
cool.
members, Knight's Consequences, chugged milk in the VC and puked all over. And we've got a recording of it, but we can't react to it because of YouTube TOS. So we're gonna bring him and the person who made him drink the gallon of milk in.
Okay, that sounds perfect.
That's the plan. But before then,
This
we've
sounds
got a few
quality.
other little things to cover. But I will let you guys carry this. I don't want to give them all of what I've got. You know. I'm not stalking Billy. I just looked at the gosh darn Docket. I am
Totally
not
out,
stalking
dude.
him.
It's amazing.
I know I know earlier today we were talking and Billy thinks that I'm like a stalker because I was asking him if he could sneak me into fat camp. And he was like, yeah, I can put you in between my butt cheeks. I'm sure you'd fit. And I was like, brother, I'd fit under your fupa.
Oh
and
my
then
God.
he told me that it's kind of weird that I'd actually want to do that, which I would. I've been wanting to for years. But yeah, he thought that was a little weird. So now he says he's not sure if he's comfortable around me. And I already made him uncomfortable because apparently I'm a creepy looking dude. Apparently I got the crazy eyes. But
You're already on thin ice. With
You got the
Billy,
crazy
I don't know.
eyes, crazy nose, crazy mouth, crazy
But you know what?
demeanor.
At least I'm not
But
fat.
you're not fat. Yeah, you're not fat. Why do you want to go to fat camp?
Fuck you. You know what? Actually, I got to draw
Because
attention to this.
I want to cause chaos, Stonic. That's my
I
plan.
see.
Let
I
me
want to
just
cause
say
absolute-
this comment.
My idea. All right, you say
Let me just
it.
say this comment. Fucking Covey Cola. Why is Restov's skinny brother on screen? Fuck's
Well,
sake.
Restov did
I
say
knew
Rav's
this.
No.
Restov did say that he looks like Stonic ate me.
I know. As soon as I saw you guys both in that initial like hangout we did, I was like, "This is fucked."
Like you got kind of the same beard going on, but a little bit longer. The same mustache, but a
Can't
little bit
grow it here.
longer. Maybe my hair is a little bit longer though, but
The first time I talked to
That's
Stonic, I asked him
fine.
when he was transitioning, is that a bad joke to make?
yeah, fuck it, we'll roll with it.
Would they give me
10K
cancelled?
donation.
Just the first
10K.
stream.
Bro, we're gonna get cancelled at some point, and it's gonna be 100% your
I will take all the heat. I have no problem with it at all.
fault. Sweet.
All right, Twiggy.
But Restov, would you like to fill them in on our last members only stream?
The last members only
Really?
stream. Oh, dude. Stonic
We
was
talked a lot
on-
about death.
We talked a shitload about death. Yeah, I unlisted that thing straight away. No one's gonna see that
lot.
again.
A lot. You would have gotten to know Restov real well. You would have gotten to know me
Unfortunately.
even better.
I got a question for you guys. Do you like seeing yourself on camera?
I love seeing
got
myself
used
on
to it.
camera.
Got used to it.
I love it.
I'm a sexy
I
dude.
can't stop looking at myself. Like when I'm looking over here, I'm looking at me like, oh, how do I look while I'm saying this? It's fucking annoying. I need to stop it.
Am I looking cool while saying this?
I forgot I have a little screen I can flip out on my camera, but I don't have any fingernails to flip it out, so I'm just struggling. There we go.
So he can look at himself while he goes.
Yeah, now I can look at myself in two different. Oh, look at that. That's nice.
Yeah, looking good.
Just to the Discord, TTS is not on. Haven't quite got that yet.
Hopefully.
Restov's
be
kind of
done, so-
stupid.
I'm not
He's
stupid.
not very
I need a
technically
link.
advanced.
Price. Okay, fucking fine. I'm not advanced. Or advanced.
Sorry, I got carried away.
I hate you so much.
Or at least I haven't auto-tuned yet.
Oh God, please no. We have an action-packed docket for today.
We do. Twiggy, take it away.
That's just give me a minute, okay? I'm still getting everything pulled up. All right. This
Yeah,
is
you-
thrown on me at the last minute.
Oh yeah, you're
I don't
right.
even know how to use Google Docs despite being on the docket. Guys, I'm failing right now. But okay, so the first thing we have is a picture of Becky showing a shot collar. Would you like to tell people what happened with Becky? Because I'm sure you were there viewing.
I totally
Honestly.
was there viewing. They were looking for some views, looking for some money, putting shot collars on Becky and Tina, and for every 20 and above donation, they shocked. Basically, it was $1 per like level, I'm pretty sure, but they started at 20. So a whole bunch of like absolute legends paid $100 to get Becky and Tina to shock themselves. It was actually pretty funny right at the start, and then it got a little bit dry, to be honest.
But wasn't there a controversy that came from that? And I'm not talking about just them shocking
Well,
themselves in general.
We have
but
our
didn't we get
first dono,
scammed?
boys. We have our first dono from Alex. Get your TTS on Kiwi and Twigster.
All right,
And
should I read that out? Should I read
Oh,
out the
yeah.
second one in my auto tune?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, do it.
Cannot say I love you. TTS to Twig and Kiwi, I'm saddened.
That might be better.
Was that beautiful?
And it was $5. Thank
Thank
you
you,
very
Alex.
much. We love you.
You'll
Thank
always
you.
be remembered as our first dono on the channel.
And
That's
second,
more money than I've had in my bank account all month.
bro, hard.
I've been struggling.
You just giving Twiggy a hot meal.
Oh, dude,
Yep.
if you do that one more time, I might have enough to buy a chicken Big Mac.
Free? Is that free $5 donations from Alex?
my
Holy
God.
shit.
Get the soundboard
Well,
out.
Alex, in the words of Keemstar, Alex is an amazing person. and I love you.
No.
Read it.
Shout out to Alex. We love Alex. Thank
Read
you
the
for
third one.
$15 so far.
I already.
Go on,
Is there a
Frankie.
third?
It's a third. Fuck me.
I'm just gonna spam cause this is big text and everything. LOL, I love my kiwi and my twiggy. I wasn't as prepared for that one.
Keep it on, because here comes another one.
Here comes another one.
We love you too.
That was beautiful. We will consider this fun. More. I need more of these down Soundboard things.
And there's a 50 from Noopy the G.
Dinner on me, boys.
Oh, we love
Oh,
you, bro.
God.
Noopy has been
Big up
awesome
Noopy.
in handling our
He
docket
has.
as well with the rest of the team. So thank you, bro.
Yeah,
we appreciate
Would you
it.
guys like me to read out and leak my DMs with Noopy for how he introduced himself to be on the Docket team? Noopy, I'm betraying you right now.
After he gives us $50. Awesome.
Yes.
No one's going to work with us again.
Noopy DM'd me, right, when I was asking for help with the Aussie Docket. And then he says, I want to be on the Aussie Docket. I'm good at weed and stuff. So I just responded, are you good at researching weed? And he's been fantastic. Absolutely amazing. We've got a great team. But if anything goes bad, we're definitely going to blame the Docket team.
100%.
Yeah,
You got it. It's like
you guys are already on thin ice.
it's like a birthright right now.
Bro,
Like,
get
the minute-
soundboard out.
The minute we have a problem, Scum's getting fired.
Yeah, he's out. He's the first out the door.
All right.
We're going to react to every single dono tonight, too. Nobody stole my fit donation. I was planning on spam.
I think we
Am
need
I
to turn the
sacrificing my
like.
dignity?
No, you're fine. We need to turn the volume on it down slightly so it doesn't cut out as much. 'Cause sometimes it cuts out a little bit.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I can manage that right now.
Do we like birds?
What kind of birds?
I don't
Pretty
know.
good.
More partial.
My
to
favorite
King-X.
bird's probably the blue-footed booby.
Why's that?
Because it has booby in the name.
Okay. For some reason, I thought you were going to whip out some like scientific fact about why you liked it, and not
They
the
got blue
immature
feet.
answer.
They got blue feet, and they're called a booby. Like, what more could you want from a bird? Also, penguins are pretty cool because they walk funny. I've always wanted to see a penguin in person, but last time I went to the zoo, the penguin exhibit was closed because the penguin died.
Shit, I was on
Fuck's sake.
mute. I'm a fucking dumb cunt. I saw a penguin the other day.
Where? Where'd you see a penguin?
Near the fucking island shit I was at.
There's
the
penguins
beach.
on tropical islands? You telling me penguins aren't
Yeah,
only in the
yeah.
snow?
No, they're not only in the snow. And then it was like on this island, just kind of in the middle of nowhere, and it was like Penguin Island, and you weren't allowed to go there because it was like, you know, the penguins are endangered. But
I don't remember where it was, but I went on a trip one place where you could literally like just go onto a beach and swim with giant pigs. It's pretty cool.
I'd be sick.
You're not allowed to ride them though.
Really?
Yeah, you're not allowed to ride the pigs. Like, they're massive, right? And I'm a little guy. Like, I'm a little twig, hence the name. But you're not allowed to actually like just ride on them. And then I did a dolphin encounter, and not last time I was in Mexico, but the time before that, right? And you're not allowed to ride the dolphin unless you pay an extra fee.
Really?
Yeah, but you can actually ride the dolphin. Like, you can just hold on to its fin, and it'll go.
Yeah, that sounds pretty
That's
fun.
super cool, dude.
Did you know that dolphins are also highly they're more likely to assault you than any other like sea living animal?
I did not know that. No.
Yeah, people just get like essayed by dolphins.
I've heard that. I have heard that actually.
It's true. I didn't. Yeah,
Bro,
but-
I had to
what?
edit a documentary about dolphins at film school. So that is a weird, disturbing fact I actually knew.
All
Fucking
right,
frog
Rostov.
milk.
I'm sorry, bud, but I have to. From Frog Milk, Rostov looks like a fat Kiwi Charlie Sheen, but he likes the bullet shirt, and you have a vibe.
Thank you, Alex. Fuck you, Frog Milk. I do like Charlie Sheen, though. So I'm going to take it as a
Apparently
compliment.
Apparently, my volume needs to be turned up a little. So
Good.
maybe
Good.
it's better now.
Got you at 100, but...
No, I turned it up on my side.
Oh, did you?
Just
It's
a
Give me a
little
still...
second. I'm
bit,
trying to make my
yeah.
camera look slightly better.
Bro, I'm ass at bowling.
You do look like a bowler though. You look like the kind of person who would hit this right here. All right. So, just for reference, I'm about to bowl, right? I'm about to like go for a strike and then only hit 6 pins, right? This is what you look like.
Okay.
I just really like it when bowlers like overreact when they mess up.
I was trying to find it just now, but I used to work in a bowling alley, and that's a very good description. First
You
of all,
look
Rastov
like-
does look like a bowler.
I...
And that's what you see people do.
fuck's
I should
sake.
find the bowling pin and put it on my fucking
I
set.
have
'cause when I
watched-
left, they gave me like one from the lanes.
So like 2 things I used to do really late at night was watch Judge Judy
Oh,
and watch bowling
classic, bro.
freakouts. Bowling freakouts are the funniest things in the world. These people take this so seriously. Like,
I might have
didn't
to
know
look that up
bowling was an
later. I'm not
actual
even
sport.
joking.
Yeah,
No, it
bowling
is, bro. They
freakouts.
Yeah,
take it
dude.
so seriously.
I was on a homeschool bowling league for like 2 days and then I quit.
I used to serve up beers and shit to all the oldies bowling on their Tuesday night bowling league, and it was an event.
I went
I
to a
wish I was
bowling
better
alley
at
bowling.
today, which my
It's
local
fun.
bowling alley is famous for stabbings.
Oh dear.
used to be
Over the
this-
bowling?
No, it's just
Like they're
it's
bowling
just-
and upset over a game and they get...
You know, it's just a hangout spot, I guess. Like people just go there and
I
hang out sometimes.
understand.
They don't even bowl. But like there is this chick, I'm not gonna name her name, but her name was Laura, and she was like super obsessed with me back in the day, right? And her dad stabbed somebody at the bowling alley. Big story.
Oh shit.
And then another chick was stabbed at the bowling alley. And then I think there was another person stabbed at the bowling alley. There's been a few shootings too, but stabbings are a lot more like, well, that's interesting. Because we're not in England, right? There's not a lot of stabbings here.
Oh, we got another donation. Thank God. Alex again. Get the soundboard out.
I was waiting for him.
From night's consequences, you're not my dad. Thank you for the $5 again, Alex. Again.
We don't need new members. We just need to keep you happy and then we'll be fine.
We need to keep Alex happy. You know who I do miss not seeing in our comments right now?
Who's that?
Our good old mate, C-Wag.
He looked very sad today in his comments in Rewind. I felt really
He
bad.
did. He did. Well, you can't have empathy. It's gonna like hold you back in this online stuff. You've got to get rid of that immediately.
I can't get rid of my empathy. It's a part of me.
All right.
I'm an empathetic person.
Well, in order to be successful, you're gonna have to sacrifice a part of you, mate. I have no.
You gotta not give a shit.
Yeah.
No
You can care about
emotional
stuff in real life, but all this
Anyway.
online stuff, it's not real. These aren't real people, right?
They're real people. They have real jobs and real problems.
Yeah, but that's not my problem.
What the fuck is this shit? Get the
Is that
soundboard.
I think you have another one.
Alex, for $5. From Trent, rest of is fat.
Fuck you.
Alex. Rest of is not fat.
I love you, but fuck you.
Do you see the life draining from my eyes right now?
Do you regret doing this?
Not at all. I love it. I think it's the funniest thing in the world.
Oh, dude. How about
Just
you
wait
try
until we
bring up
log.
the docket? Try bring up the docket in a little streamy stream and we'll
Shit,
have
I
a look at
forgot
some
about-
clips.
I forgot
Alright.
about the dog, man.
So I'm going to. It's gonna be a little awkward for me doing it because I'm not gonna be able to I'm gonna have to end the stream every time I switch from one thing to the other. That way I don't
Oh,
spoil
dear.
things for people. So are you sure you want me to
I
run this?
understand.
It's
People
okay if
just,
they see it. It's okay
uh,
if they see it. It's no problem.
Make sure Rastov
Maybe not for
clicks off.
you, but I'm
just
a
tell Rastov to
professional.
click off the stream watch when you're done. You know, just tell him to get
Alright.
out of it.
Well, when he closes it, it'll automatically shut it.
I see.
All right. Can you see the docket?
Yeah.
All right, I gotta zoom in on it real quick. But it's not really working out for me too much because every time I do it goes blue. There we go.
I was
What's
half
going
expecting you to
on?
have like a page 5
What
tab.
just
Dude,
happened?
do
Are
you
you
not
sure
know
you
how
want
to
me
use?
doing this?
Do you not know how to
No.
use fucking Google?
Look at every time I click it. There we go.
You had
What's
one
going
job.
on?
You had one job, bro. Fucking one job.
Every time I click it, it turns blue.
Dude,
Uh,
a nightmare.
just shit. Let me have a look at this shit.
There we go.
Okay.
Fuck's sake.
Sure, it's not this complicated.
Don't worry, bro. I made
This
sure
is
the docket
Becky.
link was locked
This
up.
is Becky showing off the exact brand of shock collar that they were using, right? And
Yep.
if you look past the chubby little finger, I think it says it's for 300 yards. So what they should have done is had somebody else go outside and test the range on it. Just hold it down, like the whole time. Just hold it down shocking until they get outside, and then see how far the range is. Because I used to have a shock collar on my old dog, and she used to just like run right out of range and just go until she was out of range, and then it wasn't a problem anymore. But then next on the docket, I'm so glad I don't have any like illicit stuff opened
I was expecting a
at
page
all.
5.
So this is the exact brand
Yep.
that she was using.
So basically, Buzzgate is with these shock collars. They've got 2 settings, as you can read right there. One is a vibration setting, and the other one is an actual like shock setting. So what they looked at on Rewind was there was a noise in one of the clips, and if it shocks you, Billy the Fridge, expert on shock collars, used many a shock collar. If you can hear it, it's vibrating. If you can't hear it, it's shocking. And so people think that she faked some of her shocks. And
Which
that
I
they
mean,
were
you
actually
could definitely hear it in the clip, 100%.
Yep, you definitely can.
And this is the actual clip of it. I'm gonna restart it so you can make sure that you.
Yeah,
can,
I think we
you
need to
can hear it and
analyze
everything.
this. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
You hear that?
So like right there, you can hear the vibration. Let me turn up the volume a little.
What are we doing here?
I didn't go back enough, my bad. Right there.
Put
So
it
if
on
we
like
go into
half
2x
speed, yeah.
speed- Yeah. Oh, not 2x. That would be way too fast. You'll have to forgive me, guys. I'm a little special. Just a little
Get
bit.
there, bud.
Should we do 0.75 for right now? Yeah, that'll be good enough. Right there.
Dude, clear as day.
That's a vibrating noise.
That's no
Now,
plastic
I
egg, man.
have to. I am going to play devil's advocate here, right? Is it possible that it just happens to make a vibrating noise anyway, or is that not?
Nah,
the way
pretty
it
much
goes,
everyone that came on and talked about like how they've shock collared themselves apparently is that if the connections are if both of the little prongs are touching, you won't hear anything. You'll just feel the electricity,
Right, I
but it
understand,
vibrates.
Well,
Yeah.
I should have like added it. We should have added another clip of like her when she was actually being shocked because her facial reactions are completely different. Like,
We have some more clips down on the docket that we can pull from.
oh my gosh.
We got a shitload
Sorry, I
of clips
clicked
if
it
you guys
in.
want to see them. So we got the top 3 and then they're split into the rest of them.
Count
Okay,
it down,
you ready?
Mike.
3, 2, 1, do it.
That's fucking real.
Well, yeah, if you've ever been shocked, you know it takes a little bit of
Boom.
time to kind of like, especially if you've never like had to react to it before, or like you've never had a shock. You ever stuck your finger in a
Never
wall
have.
socket?
No. I can't say I
No,
have.
that's not a normal. That's not a normal activity I've indulged.
All right, so when I was working on cars, right, I'm gonna get into a tiny bit of detail, but cars, in order for the fuel to burn, they have spark plugs, and wires are feeding those spark plugs with power at certain timing intervals so that everything runs smoothly. But sometimes there's issues with either the wires or the spark plugs, So you've got to test it for spark to make sure that everything, is working correctly. I would explain this a lot better if I wasn't up for how long have I been up, Rest off? 20 hours. But anywho, yeah, I used to just like stick my hand right on the distributor of old cars, which distributes the spark evenly between the cylinders. And you could just feel it shocking. So I just hold it there and just be like, and that's how I'd know if the cables were okay. Rest off.
So
Can you do me a favor?
What's that?
Can
Okay.
you take over for the docket, mate?
Why do you want me to take over for the docket?
Because I'm having issues over here.
I'll do it.
I'm the wrong
I
guy
like
to
it.
pick for this. Okay, I'm literally here because I'm retarded. That's it.
Watching
And then you
try to do
expect
it
me
is so
to run
funny.
all of this for you?
Oh, okay,
In the
sure.
meantime, I think we've got two more for Twiggy to read from Alex.
2 more? 1 more.
Maybe one more. Did he leave from? Did he read Rust off his fat?
For $5
Yes, he read
from
that one.
Alex. You're not even real, just a glorified hologram, spewing lies to discredit birds. Do you think I don't see through your anti-bird propaganda? I didn't have the effect on for that, did I?
Yeah,
you didn't.
It all went wrong. I pushed it and it didn't work.
Oh my god.
You sounded
And
like
with that-
fucking Michael
With
Jackson.
that, I'm signing off. That's my singing voice, mate. That's how I sing.
The
You know what I
way
blame?
Make me feel.
The way you make me feel. I blame this.
Oh, get that shit off my screen.
I blame this.
Do you have the docket up at all, Stonic?
Yeah, I do.
Sweet.
So now you're going to make him go through what I just went through.
Sure. You know what? That's right. I'm running the stream. I'm running the fucking, like, everything else. Cool. I'll do the docket too, guys.
Well, yeah.
You had one job and you fucked it up.
No, my job here is to carry you guys. What do you mean?
Dude, you
That's
couldn't
my
carry
job.
me. I'm heavy as shit.
Brother, I have crackhead strength.
I believe you.
I guarantee you I could carry you for at least 10 feet.
All right. Well, I think it was pretty
you don't know
clear
what feet
that...
are because you haven't been converted
No.
to freedom measurements.
No, fuck feet. No, I'll roll that back.
Yeah, I bet. I'm gonna
I'll roll
clip that
back.
one. I've got a soundbite now.
For fuck's sake. Roll that shit back.
But the reason, Restov, that you need to run the docket and not any of us is because then we can get away with not showing what's coming next.
But it's still going to do the same thing because I have to put it on a stream the same as you. Otherwise, you can't see it.
Well, yes.
So we
but you
can't
can
react together.
We still can. You can have it open as a tab. You can watch the tab while streaming it to us. And then you can just switch the scene in the Discord with your stream deck to the React scene. That's why you have it.
Oh, you got another dono. Oh wait, I want to put you on screen for this. Don't forget the soundboard.
Mafsi for $10, 10 Australian dollars, asks, guess Collins lad. You know what? Should we bring on Mafsi? Should we just go ahead and do it?
I would love to bring on Mafi.
Yeah, bro. Bring him in.
Hello,
Oh, my sweet, beautiful, sweet boys.
All the Australians are here.
Mafsi's my biological father. Mafsi, do you got a camera, mate?
I can put the
There we
camera
go.
on the computer.
Look at
I'm
that.
not on
I
my,
love
I'm not
that
on
angle.
my actual PC, but I'll be
He's
on the
having
other
a right.
PC next time.
Hey, Rostov, can you turn him down just a little? I think he might be coming in a little hot.
I've got him at 80%.
Oh well, maybe
he sounds
maybe it's just on my
mint to
side.
me.
All right, cool. Well, then he may
I
not be an
sound
issue.
mint. I sound mint, don't I?
Yeah. You
You've
do
got a
sound
very-
That's not local Aussie saying munt.
Mont.
Have you ever
At all.
You sound
Matthew-
primo? I don't know.
have you ever been told that you have a very erotic voice?
Yeah. Well, I taught you everything about your voice, didn't I?
No, you didn't. You just helped me refresh. You got to remember, Mafi, I've only lived in the US for 15 years.
Yeah,
I
and
just
the
got
rest was
fully-
Australia.
I got
He's a
fully
true
I'm on
converted.
the wrong. I'm on the wrong fucking computer here. Hang on. We were talking about the distributor cap. So we'll just remove the. So what we'll do is we'll remove the steering wheel and we'll just check the distributor cap at the back here. And yeah, nah, she looks apples. She looks apples. That's what we'll say here in Australia. She looks apples.
So you sound apples.
So one thing I think we need to get Twiggy to start saying, learning is some proper rhyming slang. I think would be great.
Ooh,
Well,
what
see,
you
the thing
got?
is, yeah. Give us
Well,
an
I mean,
example.
does New Zealand have rhyming slang? I mean, Astonic, you could probably chip in with this. Is it more British to do rhyming slang?
Like, what? Give us an example.
Okay, well, okay. So, what would be if I was to say apples and pears? What's the apples and pears?
Is it like apples and oranges? Like,
No, so okay, all right. So
I don't know.
so you don't even know rhyming slang. Oh, so my the cheese and kisses push me down the apples and stairs. Is this going? Is this meant to be local Aussie?
Bro,
Sonic,
I haven't
is
done
this
nearly
going
enough
over everyone's fucking
narcotics.
head?
Dude, I haven't done nearly enough narcotics to keep up with this conversation.
Hey,
Where was the wah
I've been
wah
sober
wah
since-
after that one,
I've been
dude?
sober since New Year's.
Mapsy,
I've been sober
Mapsy,
since New Year's, my friend.
I've got a question for you. And I
Yeah.
know the answer, but I'm just asking for the community. Is it true that you tased your jewels in a Discord VC?
I've done it several times, and if you pay enough money, I mean, I'll do it for you again if you like. But
Not right
yes, no,
now.
I have.
We can do
I
that
have-
behind the
I have-
scenes.
I have tased my nutsack on stream before, yes, because
Why?
because it gets a laugh, and I think I enjoy making people laugh. And you know what? That's the Australian
Sure.
way
It is.
to
True.
just have a couple of beers and make people laugh. I think that's the Australian way. And I mean, has Twiggy done a proper shoey yet? Is the major question.
I have not.
I think it has to be Dono goal, the shoey.
Yep.
Well,
You think
okay.
so?
I mean, I feel like the show needs to start off by everyone doing a shoey.
I
Oh,
do
I
not
hate
drink
beer.
alcohol, Mafsy.
You might be
You can
right on
have
that,
it.
Robo.
You can. Oh, well, you can't do a shoey with tap water if that's what you're fucking.
I'm just saying I do not drink alcohol.
All right,
Well,
we'll put some
age-
fucking non-alcoholic
okay.
beer in
age
there and
master.
drink up.
Okay, no worries.
That's
We're gonna
worse.
get this guy on local Aussie that doesn't drink alcohol. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really
Well,
gonna go
look,
down fucking well, isn't
look,
it?
Look, Mafsy, look, you don't just turn 35 and look as good as I do if you're just constantly drinking.
Well, your hair's
Okay.
in your fucking eyeballs.
I'm sexy, mate.
You are an absolute species. That's what we'd say in Australia. You're an absolute species, mate. You're a specimen. I need to drag you on
How
the
How
other
much would
screen
it
'cause I'm looking sideways.
How much would it take for you to drink, Twiggy, or or is there reasons that you can't drink? Let me ask this.
What if my nephew saw this stream?
What
I
are
don't
you
know
talking
about?
the law
Drink.
here. What's the context here? Why can't the nephew?
I'm really
know?
sorry for the camera angle.
I do not
fix it.
drink whatsoever.
You
I
guys
don't
know
wanna,
he
like,
cracked
you
and
know, I
down the
would, you
whole
know-
can on rewind, right?
In like
Did
2
he?
seconds.
Okay, well, no, you're doing a shoey then. You are doing a shoey.
I'm
For the
just
first
look.
episode of Local Aussie.
I have been disassociated from that culture long enough to where I'm not drinking out of a boot.
No, you are.
I'm
You are
not.
drinking out of a boot.
I would have to
you
buy
will be
it.
drinking out of a boot.
Oh, hang on.
Oh.
You're not drinking out of a boot. You're drinking out of a shoe. It's not
Show
called a
that.
booty. It's not a booty, my
I've
friend.
seen, I've seen a booty done, but a shoe.
Yeah,
a
yeah.
shoe's
No, if I'm
destination.
doing it,
Oh, I
I'm
wouldn't
going
drink
and getting
out of a
my
booty, that's
sinkers.
gross.
This isn't. What's the movie? What's the movie with the boot? Dust Boot.
Das Boot.
Beer Fest.
Yeah, that's the one.
Das
Yep.
Boot.
Das Boot.
Beer Fest. Yeah. You have to get all fucking mate. It's a fucking shoe. Pour some beer in it. Drink it. Get it done with, would ya?
I'll
And then
do
shove
it.
your head through the
I'll
fucking
do
window.
it for $100.
I'll give you
Alright,
$100 right now to
alright.
do a shoey.
Maybe we should raise that. I
Brother.
think that's a bit low.
I don't even have any beer.
Jesus.
What'd you
Okay.
drink it all?
That might be the goal for the first stream. It might have to be the goal. You have to get some
Yeah,
beer
okay,
ready.
that'll be good.
The first goal will do a 500 dono goal at the end of the stream.
500.
Wiggy's gonna do his first shoey in the
$500
initiative.
for a shoey.
I thought you said you'd-
shoey.
I did
Stomach,
shoeys
I
on
thought-
the way from work.
The
just to
collective stream,
unwind.
that'll be the grand finale.
Stonic, didn't you say you'd do it for like $20?
No, I said I'd shave my head for a grand.
Well, you got to make that happen one day.
I mean,
We've gotta
if you're kicking off a nice stream, I mean, I'm happy to demonstrate a shoey if a shoey needs demonstrating.
I think it's necessary right now that we have a good shoey.
A good shoey? Yeah, no, absolutely. I think, well, I mean, poor Lily's sleeping in the background. I'm probably going to wake her up, but I will demonstrate a shoey if a shoey needs demonstrating.
It does.
If there's a docket that needs finishing or whatever, and you want to like bring me in afterwards, or
Yeah,
do we
we'll
just
bring
interrupt
you
it? Or
back.
we just
No, we'll bring you
Yeah,
back
we
to
can,
do
we
the
can
show
bring
when
you.
you're
We
all
can
ready.
bring you back.
could
I
I
guess.
chill out for the docket and just sort of I'll be a nice guy.
We'll bring you
I
back
think
when
we're
you're
gonna.
ready.
I think we're gonna
Oh,
kick you.
yeah, that's rough, Rastov. I thought, well, mate.
Look, we
that's
can't.
Fair enough.
Look, Mavsy, the reason
I
being
mean,
is
I don't want to
because
sit
we
there.
can't. We can't be outshined by a member calling in. You know.
Yeah, we're trying to keep our
Well-
jobs, bro.
You know where to find me, but I mean, if I get bored, I'm just gonna fuck off and go make dinner. But if
Well,
you want to shoey, the shoey.
if you do that, I'm gonna have no choice but to be upset.
I would never want to make you upset. So
know you
take
wouldn't.
me out then, because if I make Twiggy upset, then I'll cry myself to sleep, and I
He
would never
will.
want to do that.
He will, and his wife will be so upset with him again.
I'm sorry to interrupt Lolcal Aussie with
an actual
an
Australian.
American, a Kiwi, and one Australian.
But I got a question. Where's Seawag at?
Fuck's sake.
We don't talk about Suwag at the moment, but I've put it out there, and I stuck my neck out for him after everything. He's welcome to come on and have a debate with everyone, a coherent debate, and I put that in the biggest of bold, a coherent debate. More than welcome for him to come on, and I've got plenty to say. I know everyone probably has plenty to say on the matter. Twiggy, don't look at me with those fuck me eyes. Yeah, I'm sure everyone's got something to say. Look, I don't want to hold up the docket or whatever. Look, if you want, I'm happy to demonstrate a couple of Aussie things. Just whatever. I don't want to take over.
Yeah,
so
we'll bring
me
you
if you
back.
need. If I'm there, I'm there. If I'm there, I'm there.
We'll bring you back. But
Yeah, we'll bring
anywho,
you
We
back.
gotta
I love you. And
give
Also-
some love to a new member, Dixie Wrecked in the chat. Shout out to you, buddy. And he's just dropped a 10. So, Twiggy.
oh, here we go. I'm gonna
It's
let
a-
you guys
it's on
have my
TTF.
best vocals possible for this one. Dixie wrecked. That's funny. it's an erect
Yeah.
thing. But Dixie wrecked donated $10 and said, "Stunning." I said Stonic if you couldn't understand me.
No, we did. Also, man,
We
it
got
sure
the
would
GF.
be a shame to get banned for restreaming a private member stream. I'm looking at you fuckers in the Discord.
Who's doing it?
I better see those lives drop off real quick, bro.
It's okay. I
I'll
just
cry to Daddy
disconnected
King.
him.
Oh, I was about to drag him up. I was about to drag him up, bro.
Yeah. You know what? Actually,
see
we
you
do.
fuckers.
Not yet. Well, actually, maybe we should go ahead and get Milkgate over with.
Oh, should we?
You know
should
what? We're
we
gonna do it. I'm
Milkgate?
hijacking the stream. We're getting Milkgate. Hello, boys.
Alright, end your stream, Stonic.
Hello. How goes it?
Would you guys like to explain what Milkgate is for us?
Lights, camera, action.
Milkgate.
Unfortunately, Frog doesn't have a camera because he's ugly, and he doesn't want to. I've seen him; he's an ugly person, so I just don't want him showing his face on stream.
I'm too fat
And
to
that's
show
coming
myself
from
on
me.
stream.
Well, what is Milkgate, fellas?
Well, I
Well-
shaved my eyebrows on Rewind, and then I went to the Discord, and I was being followed from channel to channel, demanding that I drink a gallon of milk.
Oh,
So
shit.
what I
The
decided
giggles.
to do was take them up on the offer. So I poured as much milk as I could in this container here.
Very nice container. I keep my rice in a container like this.
He
Thank
went
you.
on. He went on fucking stream. And they said that if they got 10 donos over $5 or something, he would shave his eyebrows. He was so he was so excited to shave his eyebrows
Excited.
that it wasn't even a punishment. He just really wanted to shave his eyebrows because he thought it made him look better. And then Xylie or he suggested that he drink a gallon of milk in exchange because the eyebrow punishment wasn't anything.
Did you say that
then
Xylie said that he had to do it?
Not true, but
I heard you
go
say
ahead.
Xylie.
Yeah, I said Xylie.
He did say Xylie, but it's not true.
It's from her community.
Are
It's
you
from
making
her
false
community.
allegations right now on my platform, Frog?
No,
Well, he
no.
just did. He just said it was Xylie, and then he just said it was her community.
No. You said it was getting milked is a thing in Xylie's community where people pour milk on top of themselves.
I'd let somebody
Someone's-
milk me.
Yeah, so somebody said that he should like milk himself or get a gallon of milk and drink it or something.
Can you
So
get to
then-
the point?
I started going
Ignoring
around
me.
the chat saying that he was cucking content by not chugging a gallon of milk. And then after he cried in chat for like 15 minutes,
I didn't
finally
chat.
he freaked out, and then he went and he got a gallon of milk and chugged it and started puking all over himself.
What is your definition of freaking out?
Just crying about it.
All right, I love you. Thank you for the support. We'll see you later, bro.
All
right.
He didn't even. I've got to kick you, Knight. Sorry, but
Dixie
Knight,
Rex
right?
just messaged me and said that he signed up for the Crown membership.
What?
Can you
Hold-
check that on the back end, Rastok?
Whoa! Don't prematurely populate. I'm just gonna check this shit first.
I
Brother,
trust
you
it.
just- he
I
just
know
made up
Dixie
a
Rex.
word. But no, so like Knight's consequences drank the gallon of milk and just puked
Bro, he
all
did!
over himself.
Dixie Rex a
Holy
fucking
shit.
crown, bro.
W Dixie Rex for becoming a fucking crown.
All right, but
Big
did
ups
you
to
use
homie.
Dixie Rex? Did you use Turkish lira to do it? Because I know about that trick. I've never used it myself, but I know about it.
No, I can vouch for Dixie Rack. I know Dixie Rack. I can vouch that his money's good.
Dude, what the fuck, bro? The cheese.
W Dixie Rack.
Is he from
hopefully
your
the boss
community,
is
bro?
happy with that. Yeah. He's I don't want to misquote, but he was a Blade donator. Only used me Blade donator for the shots back in the day.
Dude.
Speaking of only use me blade, I hear somebody has some experience with that fella.
I'm gonna take the frog off the
I
screen.
might know a thing or two.
Well, that's not very informational. Would you like to
Very
fill us in?
helpful. Alright, I mean, I'll tell you the Blade story. I don't know what I'm getting and what I'm not getting, but I did a little documentary on Blade a little while ago. Just kind of out of nowhere. I was just bored one day. I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna do a Blade documentary. I was like a fucking nobody. Even though it was like kind of a shitty video, like people loved it. It's like a fucking revered video.
All
Everyone's like,
right,
you gotta make
you're being a
more."
little humble, right? Because you were a nobody YouTuber when the first part
Yeah.
like came out, right?
Yeah.
And the only criticism I have over the whole thing, and it's over an hour, but the only criticism I have is that your intro music was a little too loud. That's it.
Oh, okay.
That's
Well, there you
the
go.
only
then.
criticism.
That's a pretty good criticism, to be honest.
I don't know. I think because it's old and because I've made so much more since then. You look back at your old shit and you're like, yeah, fuck that. But yeah, I made it. I kind of made the series over the course of a little while. And yeah, it did well. Started streaming with actually Lonely Booze Grenade in the chat, another Only Use Me Blade clipper who is a friend of mine, helped me with some of the documentary and stuff like that. Started a little live stream show with him. Yeah, then Kim showed up on it one day and said, I'm going to put you on a show, and now I'm here.
Now, what kind of opportunities other than being on this show came from like that whole documentary? Were you able to like meet up with any? I know we've talked about some of this.
I've spoken to Blade. I've done an interview with Blade.
Oh, how did that go?
It was okay. It was a pretty civil interview, but he does not like me anymore.
Oh, sweet, we're
right?
getting them on.
Because
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna give you a bit of lore. I'm gonna give you a bit of lore here. Do you guys know a fella by the name of a Wings 007?
I've heard him.
We
of
don't
his-
talk
of him.
about that name here.
He is a bit of a viewer of mine, fan of mine. And
Uh-oh.
Blade.
That might be a
you've played-
conflict of interest,
you've
Stonic.
played, sees that guy in the chat? Nah, he won't do it. But Blade got really upset, told me to kill myself. Told me
shit.
I have a screenshot somewhere where he said he hopes Keem's dog dies as well. Like he just fucking spurged out one day. It was really funny. Yeah, and then we made a show. So my live stream show that I used to have was called Figure It Out.
Did you?
And that was his. Yes, well, we did many times, but that was his catchphrase. He was not happy after that, and then he kind of quit streaming. And his ex-girlfriend loves our streams as well, so he got really upset by that.
Now, what inspired you to make this documentary? Did you just like see
Mm.
something about the guy? Did you follow him for years?
Yeah,
'cause, like,
IRL
we-
moments.
Yeah. Because like I know we both have like you've like done some research on Mr. Based, and then I have interacted with Mr. Based, but like we'll get into that later at another point. But like the only reason I was even inspired to like to get in contact with him and kind of like get him on Locale Live was because I saw another video about him. So I saw a video about him talking about how like shitty he is, and then I was like, all right, well, why hasn't anybody tried to like kind of bring more attention to this, I guess? And I was in the Locale community, and I just decided to try to get him on the show. So I messaged him, I talked to him for 2 weeks, and then eventually I got him on the show. But a lot happened during that time. Some
Hmm.
assaults, some
Yeah.
some suicide baiting. But yeah, we'll get into it sometime in the future.
We talked about it on our first test stream, so the one viewer that was
did.
there knows the story.
Brion, we're not going to forget about you ever.
Yep.
Our first supporter.
I totally forgot the name. Fucking thank you for remembering that.
I've got a great memory, dude. Despite like all of the bad stuff I put in my body, like when it comes to like the Discord drama, I'm like an A-logger for these people, and it's not even intentional. And there's a lot of Discord drama. If you're not, like, I know all of you are in the community because you're all members of the channel and stuff, and you most likely heard about it from the Discord. But like, if there's somebody here who's not in the Discord, which why aren't you? It's an amazing place. There's a lot of good, genuine people there, and there's just as many retards, so it like balances out. Fantastic. Beautiful.
Did you know there was someone that made you look normal on Rewind today?
I was also asleep during that.
I know.
I'm a big
Mr.
fan.
Mr. Sunfan was on, and he made you
Oh,
look
yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah. Oh,
most
no, I saw
normal
that.
guy ever.
I saw that. No, so the thing is, I'm the one. Me and Frog, who we had on earlier, we're the ones who got him in the server. He was
Oh,
like
yeah.
a well-hated. Yeah, he was a well-hated person on Reddit. He was like all of the sports communities on Reddit hate this guy, right? Because he would go into the like NBA circle jerk, and he would just ask for like relationship advice. Or one time he went on talking about how he had a snow bunny breeding fetish, and he was asking where the best place to find a snow bunny is. I'm not going to explain what a snow bunny is. There was another time where he's just talking about how he has like explosive diarrhea, and he has for like 3 days. And what's the best way to handle that? Where'd Stonic go?
He took the money and he's out. He's like, sweet, got my crown piece.
Stonic, where'd you go?
We're going to get Mapsy to come
fired.
in and do a shoey right now.
Nah, he's fired. Stonic, where'd you... Now we can't hear you.
He's not
Alright.
replaced me with Mafi.
No, we
What
won't.
happened?
We're not going to replace you with Mapsy.
What was that?
My fucking ring light fell down.
Are you
Oh,
sitting in
no.
your lady's chair right now?
Nah, I bought it because I moved and was cheap.
It really fits your personality.
I respect it.
I appreciate that.
I'm sitting in a $25 chair from Amazon.
Yeah, not bad.
All right, anyway.
That can't be
Docket,
comfortable.
Docket. Where are we? We started talking about a situation, and then we stopped talking about it because I've got bad ADD, and you've got to learn how to control me.
Yeah, I don't know about
Rest
that. But Mafsy is only going to be able to hang around
Okay.
for 15 to 20 minutes, and he said that a few minutes ago. So if we want him to do the shoey,
Should we
it
do?
needs to be now.
Should we Yeah, let's do it now.
All right, I'll bring him in.
Members only, shoey.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
never mind. You
I got
beat
your
me
back,
to
bro.
it.
oh, god damn.
You look so much
Oh
more
my
professional from that angle.
I changed setups. I had to get a better setup. Hang on, I'm gonna drag you out of the thing so people can't see.
You
this
look
guy.
like you've been up to a little bit of work today,
How big
Mafi.
is the shoe,
I
dude?
changed setups, so I'm on the official setup. I'll get the camera working a little bit better.
I
It's
love
not
the sea
best, but
turtle.
this it's a Windows stock background. I didn't realize. I found fucking Nemo. Is that Nemo? No, who's the turtle? Whoever the fuck it is, I found him.
All
Sorry,
right,
I was
let's see the
reading your
shoey, bro.
comment.
So I'm back for a show. What
You're
am I?
back-
What am
you're
I? Your
back.
clown? Am I just your clown?
Yes, you're.
And then I want to talk to you about one more thing after you've done the shoey.
After I've done a shoey, you want to talk to me? All right.
Brother,
okay,
that
come on.
chair looks like Wings sat in it for 3 years.
This is my cat chair. This is the cat's chair. So hang on, everyone has a cat chair if they love their cats.
I'm sitting
Okay.
in my chair right
So there's
now.
a choice of shoes. I can do a I can do an Adidas. I can do a Nike. Is there a preference of shoe?
What's your
We're not
oldest,
sponsored,
nastiest
so
shoe
it's
you
fine.
own?
Nah, fuck that. That's disgusting, bro. No.
All right. Give me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. That's a Aussie reference. I'll grab
I
a
love
shoe.
this guy.
Just quickly
I
grab a
love
shoe.
Mafsy
He's gonna
so
go get
much.
shoe.
The first time I ever saw Mafsy, he was like, actually, I can't even say because TOS. But the second time I ever saw Mafsy, no, I can't say that either.
Well,
third
you
time
can't say
I-
anything. You can't say anything about our meetings. Does that mean I'm just completely disclosed from any sort of conversation?
Mafsy is
stream
a
stunner.
I remember
Mafsy.
the first time I saw Mafsy. No, I can't talk about that. I remember the second time. No, I can't talk about that either. Is that just the way it goes?
He is a very unpredictable dude. But
I like having a laugh.
he does it to be funny. Like he's a good kind of crazy.
Thank you.
He's a
Okay,
funny
so
dude.
the
I heard so
Australian-
many good
the
things.
Australian shoey. The background for anyone who's American, this is done in celebration. So it's done to celebrate the launch of Lolcow Aussie, which is what we'll do it now. This will be the first shoey on Lolcow Aussie. Usually it's done with a full one, but I'm a smaller foot. I'm a size UK 10, so small feet, small dick. What do they say? All right, so the beer goes in the shoe, and then the beverage goes down the throat. Okay, just to explain for the viewers. So the beer goes in. I've got carpet floors. This is not great.
Yeah. Woo!
Oh, brother, that was
And that's the whack. That's a shoey.
And now, do you just let the shoe sit in your closet until you wear it again, or do you just?
Well, usually in celebration, the shoe goes back on the foot. But look, that's a shoey. So everyone, round of applause for the first ever Lolcow Aussie. Well done, guys.
Yep.
That is a
First many,
shoey.
I'm assuming.
The first of many. Yes, and a shoey is usually followed up by another drink because you need to get the taste of fucking
It's a
dirty
tough fight.
athlete's foot out of your fucking mouth. But
do you
yes,
think
that
anybody's
is a
ever gotten
shoey.
a bacterial infection from a shoey?
Probably.
Well, I mean,
Probably.
I'd like to think there's not a lot of herpes in shoes. So, I mean, a bacterial infection, I'd have to get tested to get that confirmed. So usually
What
the
if you
testing
got tested for a bacterial infection and then like, oh mate, you've got it. You've got all kinds of
must
things
have been
going on."
from the shoey I did.
and then you take some medication for it, right? Like antibiotic. I don't know what you take for a bacterial infection. Never had one. Ask Becky.
Oh, sure
But,
you haven't.
Oh, I haven't. But what if you took the meds for a bacterial infection and then you just became normal? Like, do you think you'd have trouble adjusting to that?
If I took meds and became normal,
Mhm.
I wouldn't know how that feels because I'm not actually normal. So
I know. Do you think
I'd
you'd have
have to-
problems adjusting to that?
I think I would probably just continue living my life as a normal person. So if we're talking, I mean, I really couldn't judge because I'm not really a normal person. However, this would be a shock to the audience. This is an inside scoop. I'm actually a very shy person. So anyone that's ever spoken to me on the internet It's only because I've had a couple of beers. Because I've very bad social anxiety. So
I
Yeah,
get that.
here you are
can
calling
feel that.
into a show. You've called into other shows in the past.
I am actually a very shy person. So I just need a couple of drinks to get going, and then I'm more than happy to have fun with friends. And that's the only
Couple of
reason.
drinks.
And that's the only reason why people are here, mate. It's to have fun with friends and to meet new people. And that's what Discord's about. None of this
And-
bullshit drama.
What about bullying people? Because that happens to be one of my favorite activities in the Discord.
Well,
Turn the stream
okay.
off, Stonic.
Well,
Cough, cough.
Sorry,
I'm
bro.
really good at it. I'm really good at bullying people.
you are good at bullying people, and I've been caught in some very difficult situations because you start bullying someone that I've become quite close with.
Yes, but you
And
shouldn't
only
become
because
close to degenerates, mate. You shouldn't become friends with
no,
people who
no,
literally
because
poop on the
nobody, I don't think nobody's bad unless they've done something wrong to me personally. I'm more than happy to be friends with everyone. I love everyone. I love making friends and having a laugh. So if you, there's a scratch at the door. Let's play Who's at the Door.
What if I kicked him while he's playing Who's at the Door?
Oh,
So
it's
did-
Butters. It's just Butters.
Okay,
Did you know
Butters.
that Mafsi actually got one of our future guests
It's just
that's
Butters.
coming on?
I didn't, but you had a question to ask him because I want to move on to.
Yeah,
like,
this is
the
what I'm
next
talking
thing.
about. So
Yeah,
so
It's
last
just
night we
Butters.
were
I've
in
got
VC.
beer all over my pants.
We were
Looks
talking
like
to
I've
Billy
pissed
the
my
Fridge.
pants because I got beer all over it. Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
we were-
Butters came. Butters,
were-
special guest guest Butters.
We were talking to Billy the
Nasty.
Fridge
Nasty, you're
about
interrupting
New
our
Zealand.
host.
Shut the
Sorry,
fuck
yeah,
up.
go. You stop cutting
We-
into Twiggy, you complete
we-
degenerate cunt.
We're talking to Billy the Fridge about New Zealand and Australian snacks last night, and Mafsi generous. Oh, for fuck's
My
sake!
my camera died. I haven't ordered a dummy battery yet because I'm broke.
I'm fucking
I'm absolutely poor,
arcane.
mate.
Arcane.
Look. I'm on call.
Not a
I'm on
big
call
deal.
for any fuck ups, alright? I'm not I really don't want to be on a show, but I'm more than happy to come and have a laugh whenever you guys need.
We're happy as
So
to,
I'm
for you
on
to come have a
call. I'm
laugh.
on call for a Twiggy fuck up. I'm on call for for when Stonic does some fucking weird shit with his camera. I'm on call, all right? So whenever you guys need a laugh, I'm on call. Let's continue. Yes, there
Yep.
was a conversation with Billy the Fridge about so New Zealand and Australian snacks, which we've learnt actually are not too different. However, there are some differences.
Some very big differences. So basically, Mavs
Yeah.
has very kindly offered to put together a care package for Billy the Fridge, who is a big connoisseur of food, and he's going to come
Who
on
was
Locale
stiff as a
Aussie.
board, who was stiff as a board when he started hearing about the candy we were going to send him.
Until he started looking at it, and he was like, "Oh, dude, we're brothers now." So he's going to be on here opening that up one day when he gets it.
Yes.
So
yeah,
thank you,
great.
bro,
So
for doing
we'll,
that.
We will
That's
we will talk in the DMs.
Yep.
Cutely.
I have an idea.
You got Twiggy.
Oh God.
Turn the stream off,
it's-
Sonic.
Do I have
Turn
to-
the stream
do I
off,
have to go
Sonic.
with the taser? 'Cause if I
Turn
have to
your
go with the
stream
taser,
off.
I will. If that's
No,
the
no,
idea.
Mavsy, you've done more than enough tonight. We're about to let you head out and do whatever it is that you
Oh,
do.
that's the nice way of saying fuck off, but that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah,
In a nice way, because we do not want you to take.
we
our
do
jobs.
really like we do
need the
adore
money.
you. You know how I feel. We bonded over our cats.
I
But
love
rest
cats.
off. What I was gonna say is Rewind has already covered what happened on Queens today to hell,
Yeah,
right?
Definitely.
So we really don't need to go over it necessarily, but we do have people in the waiting room, such as Gamer of the Damned, and I've got to ask Gamer of the Damned a really important question.
Before we do that, I do want us to go through you stalking Billy the Fridge while we're already on the subject of Billy the Fridge.
All right, well, Gamer, Kovi Cola, and Kiwi, we see you in the waiting room, and we will be
Yep.
bring all of you up individually.
I don't think
any
I
of
don't
them
think Gamer is a
Australian?
member.
No,
Is
yes, Kovi Cola's Australian.
Is he Australian? So
He is.
I think Australians should get priority of dragons.
Unless
I
they're a
think,
pay
is
picker
that
or a crown.
Oh, okay, yes, unless they're a pay pick or a crown. So I think that should be a thing. If they are Australian, give them a voice. Let's get the Australians a
Yeah,
voice.
that's the plan. And some of the UK
well,
people.
the thing is,
good.
yeah, we're focusing on a lot of UK people too, New Zealand, a lot of people who it's very hard
Oh,
for them
the
to
UK
watch.
people are fast asleep at the moment, I think.
Well, yeah, and they
tucked
shipped
in
us
their
off,
little
and they
beds.
shipped us off to an island, years and years ago.
All right,
And now
guys, we
we-
got Becky Boop coming on.
Oh shit.
What do you
Don't
mean?
dare talk
Oh,
about
fuck.
our repression.
What do you mean,
Twiggy, like
Sonic?
you know it.
Oh god, we're gonna have to kick
You
out
can't
Mavsy.
do this!
We love you,
No,
Mavsy. We'll
you're
see
not
you next
kicking
time.
me out.
Bye.
No, I'm
I love you, Mavsy. I'm sorry.
All right.
Fuck you,
What is this
Sonic.
about me
Why?
stalking? What is this about me stalking Billy? Because I've never met Billy before in my life.
So
Dude, we're about to get roasted by Becky.
we believed that she faked the. Yeah, we're gonna get to the bottom of this. We believed that it was may have
Yep,
been
Stonic's
faked.
taking the lead. I'm gonna sit back and just slink down.
All right, let's just wait a little bit here. See what happens.
We
I
love
don't
you.
like dead air. Dead air makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, let's fill the dead air. All right, Becky.
Yeah,
Boop
fill the
is
dead
in
air,
there.
boys. I can't just do all of this. I can't do all the talking.
Dude, I feel like I've spoken for like 60% of this podcast.
I
What
can't
do you
drag- I
mean?
can't-
Oh,
I
we've
don't
got
have
Becky.
permission to-
I've got her. I'm bringing her up. Oh, I can't bring her up. Becky,
Oh.
if you can come in on your own accord, we'll allow you to.
Oh, we can't drag from the kings and queens.
Yeah,
She might just be checking
if
her
you
stuff.
can. Let me check something. Nah, it just doesn't work. We can't drag from kings and queens. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What's
I'll-
going
I'll
on
say
here?
When you're ready, we better get that.
All right, she's
We better get that sorted.
yeah. Somebody just moved kings and queens waiting, but I'm just not gonna mess with it. One of you are messing up the Discord layout.
I think
Which it
you
looks a
did
little
that,
better
bro.
It wasn't me, but it looks better. Becky,
She's not
My
a member. She
friend.
can't see.
all right, I'll send her a message.
God damn it. This is the epitome of talk shit, can't hit.
Look. Oh, while we're waiting, what is this about me stalking Billy? I've never stalked anybody in my life in the past 5 years.
We'll in the past 5 years. We'll see the proof
We'll
soon.
have to pull up the. Yeah, we're gonna pull up the proof on the docket.
I don't think
alright.
there is any proof. I think it's easily. Hello, Becky.
Hey, girl.
Hi, I was waiting and nobody brought me in. What the hell?
We were trying. We can bring you in from members waiting and pay pig waiting, but for whatever reason, kings and queens waiting. We can't
Oh my
do it.
god, I'm dying. So they're discriminating.
They
Yeah,
are.
I
Oh my
They
don't
are.
God.
trust
I'm
it enough
alive.
yet.
They are.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Becky,
So
can
I hear you
can I
guys.
go over a few ground rules real quick?
Okay.
We're only going to cover things regarding you that have happened within the past 2 days. Is that fair?
Okay. That's fine.
All right, cool.
So
So-
what the fuck? I hear you guys didn't think the shocks were real.
No, we heard a vibration,
We
and it
did.
says on the box that it vibrates, Becky.
Listen, I shit you not. That was not a vibration. That was the shock against my flesh. You heard. The few times I held the little remote thing up to the camera, it shows the mode it's on. And if it has the little lightning symbol, that means shock. So I took some clips. I'll look back at them in the morning, but that shit was fucking real. Do you think I moved that much voluntarily? God.
I did think that would
I
fuck
guess-
with the arthritis.
Guys, I guess it could be possible that the shock kind of caused some reverb that made it jiggle a little, and that's the noise we heard. But
We'll take
I
that
found a way to
evidence into
verify that.
consideration. We'll definitely take.
Look, we're
that
not. No,
into-
no,
I
no,
just-
no. We're
I
not
think it was
bitching
a
out. No, no, no,
vibration.
no, no, no. We fucking said it. We're gonna stand by what we said. I'm not. Most of them looked fucking real. Like that first one you did. Like I felt that in my nutsack.
one
That's
was
how
real.
real it looked. I was like, oh my god. Like I couldn't do that myself. So I give you props for that one. But there's that one clip that just you
There's
can
some
hear
issues
the
with the
vibration. You can hear it.
And we've had lots of shock collar experts. We've heard from lots
Yep,
of them.
like Billy
and
the
they've
Fudge.
said-
They were all real. I would guarantee if you were to buy one of those and try it yourself, you would see they hurt like a motherfucker. I can't even believe they sell that shit.
I'd probably climax.
You weird fuck. Twiggy, what's the matter with you? God,
It's a
look at your
lot.
face. You're not even ashamed.
I'm not. I have
You're
no
making-
You're
shame.
making eye contact. I feel fucking weird. I'm out of here. Bye.
Well, that was easy, boys.
And we're big time now, baby. We got a crown.
Hey,
We
Becky.
got Becky.
Become a
Ah.
nun.
We got a booty. We've got to get Gamer of the Damned in here so I can ask him a question. But first, what is this about me being a stalker, Restov?
Okay, bring up
All
the
right, let me
stream.
pull it up. Let me pull up the docket. Let's pull up the docket.
So,
I mean, I know what you're talking about, but I want to hear why you think I'm a stalker, because I can verify that's not me.
okay, so this is a photo that Billy the Fudge posted into VC1 last night while we were just talking. Who
that
knows why he posted it, but he just found it and was like, does this look like Twiggy to you guys? And it was unanimous. Everyone said
I don't
this is
see it.
fucking Twiggy. Everyone said, okay, you don't see it. Do we have the other one in the docket yet?
I've never even had that haircut.
Bro, you look like you were squeezed out of toothpaste.
That wasn't me.
It was you. Look at this.
That's not me. That's not me, mate. That's not me. I have never met Billy the Fridge. If I did, you think I would still be in a successful marriage?
I think so.
I've never met Billy.
We know he's in waiting. We have other shit to cover. Chill.
Hey, don't talk to our viewers like that. Without them, we wouldn't be here.
Well, considering they said it in Discord and not the chat, I'm guessing they're not a member. So,
We'll bring
for
some
now.
members up.
Well, I'm not
We'll
checking the
bring some
Discord
members up.
chat right now, okay? They don't get priority. Why are you wasting time, Restov?
Dude,
Wiggy, this is disturbing.
that's
It's not me.
100%
Look at how
dude.
cute. Look at how cute Billy looks there, though. Go back. Just look at him.
Yeah.
What did you do to make him make that face?
Also, if my first explanation for that when I saw it was like, that's gotta be photoshopped. And then he told me what it's from, and it's from a movie called Mr. Bleachers. Or something like that.
Dude,
if you look it
that's
up, it
you.
comes up on IMDb, and there's other pictures from it, but he doesn't look like me in any of the other pictures. But right here, I will admit, I see it, and it's uncanny.
I love the.
But look at his
Twiggy
teeth.
or
Look at his teeth. That's
twinsies.
the biggest difference. That fella has some perfect teeth. Look at my teeth.
Yeah, but that was you a few years ago.
Yeah.
Like, this is obviously an old picture. Billy's been kicking for a little
This was
while.
before the
like,
myth.
Yeah.
You know I could sue you for saying that, right? That's what I heard from somebody else I saw in the YouTube comments on YouTube, on the Rewind channel, who said that he was going to take our spots.
So you tell me not to fucking mention him, and you mention him every 5 seconds.
Well, I mean, it is kind of a part of our history at this point. Like, I'm just saying, I had 57 phone calls in a night. All right, I'm still traumatized from it.
Okay, I'm the only one who's at risk of this guy fucking stalking me or killing me
Stop
in real
talking.
life.
Stop talking about him, Stonic. We're not supposed to talk about him.
Fuck you!
All right, but yeah, I've never met Billy before. That's from a movie called Mr. Bleachers. It has nothing to do with me. I have done some stuff. I am on IMDb because my best friend put me up there. But
That's
it was not me. It was not me.
Well, if I
would never lie. I would never lie about anything. I'm a very honest person, very down to earth. I'm very sane, and I would never lie.
Can you turn your camera off for a second?
Me?
Yep. No, yep. No, like turn it off in Discord.
Oh my god.
So, can I just ask, if it's not you, why is it your profile picture? It fucking looks like you, dude.
I can easily answer this question. It looks a lot like me. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna put that as my profile picture. But if you go and look at the shots from the actual movie, obviously that's not me.
No.
Are you saying you disagree with me, Stonic?
Yeah.
I almost kicked.
I've seen. Look, I only need to see those 2 screenshots.
That's all
Those
you
2
need. That's
screenshots
Twiggy.
alone are what tell me all I need to know.
Well,
Do
you've
you
also
still
got a
get
lighter in
royalties?
your hand, and you've probably been smoking something. It's almost like you hit a bong before Restov hopped
No,
in here.
but I'm a bit of a fidgeter, so I.
Me too.
All right, what's next? I'm tired of dealing
More
with this.
appropriate than a lighter.
That's how Docket done. I'm
Ooh.
pretty sure it was just more.
Very offensive.
Oh yeah, we were gonna come in here and chill.
Also, hold on. I want to call you guys out because as soon as Becky came in, you guys were like, "Well, I guess I could take it under advisement." You like completely bitched
no,
out.
I was making a joke about her fat jiggling and causing
know,
the
that was
vibrating
funny.
noise.
That was funny.
I was
Hey,
not
look,
being on his side.
she said that there was a reason the noise was made. I'm willing to analyze further.
I
but...
think Stonic might be a simp.
Ooh, Becky simp, huh? I'm on an alt
Yeah.
dropping.
Look, guys,
know,
I know
all
I
of
shouldn't.
the-
I know I
Okay,
shouldn't say
every-
offensive stuff online, but I live by a simple rule, right? Fat and skinny went to bed. Fat rolled over. Skinny's dead. All right, and you need to take that
Every-
under advisement.
Dono that goes to Becky in like that's supportive. It's actually just me on an alt.
I bet it is.
You've just exposed that.
I bet
I
it
didn't
is.
want to talk about it on the show. I didn't want that. To,
Look, look? If we would have had a lap view of him when we heard Becky was coming in, we'd be able to confirm all of this. I'm talking about a boner.
Oh, dude, your face when he said that Becky was coming in, you would look you look like the fucking toothpaste guy. you look scared. It's 100% a vibration. It sounds like a vibration.
I was nothing but polite. I was nothing but polite and respectful, but Twiggy,
because I'm pretty sure it's not like a taser. You know, a taser makes noise because it's sending a charge between two. There's a word for it. I'm too stupid to remember what it is. But with a shot collar, it's more of like a little jolt, right? So it's got to be touching you.
I don't know about shock. I've never worn one.
Well, if both prongs aren't touching,
Brother,
it
changes things in the bedroom. I promise you.
I'll take your word for it.
You should. Can we bring Gamer on? I've got a very important question to ask him.
Yep. Bring him on. Close the stream.
To close the stream? What do you mean?
So
We've
that there's
only
not
been on
5
here for an
windows.
hour.
He's giving the signal to me.
Oh.
Hey.
Gamer.
Hey,
What's up, dude?
Dude, I'm so excited to have you on.
I'm out in the car driving around in the Forest of Dean.
The Forest of Dean.
Yeah.
I love your accent.
Gamer, I've got a question for you, and I need you to give me your advice. So, if you guys don't know, Gamer's a paranormal expert in the server, right? Anytime something goes wrong when it comes to like things that cannot be explained, like with a reasonable explanation, Gamer comes in and he gives us, his expertise. So, like Boogie burned a Ouija board, and what came from that, Gamer?
He might have made his hauntings very much worse, and probably the stuff is what's happening to him now.
Like his leg about to fall off. His leg's about to fall off, dude.
Yeah, that could be because of this curse.
It could be. It could very well be. Well, Gamer, I've got something to show you.
Right.
Do you think
What's
this is
that?
cursed?
Is that a Sonichu?
It is.
Probably is, because whoever cursed one of them probably had enough power to curse every single one out there.
So what should I do? I'm terrified.
I think you might have to get rid of it if it's cursed.
You gotta re-gift it. You gotta re-gift it to someone.
So I've got to send it to somebody, preferably somebody I do not like.
Yeah. If you'd like to, yeah.
Hey, Restock, can I get your home address real quick?
No, you can't. Gamer,
okay,
I have a
I'll
question
find
for
it.
you, bro. I have a question for you. Have you ever taken any kind of illegal substance before?
No.
No, I haven't.
Dude, Gamer, I've talked to Gamer a good amount. One of my really good friends, Josh, has been like communicating with him a lot. And Gamer's just a cool, down-to-earth dude.
I was just trying to validate that he is in fact legitimate and not fueled by a substance. All right, the fans want to know. Just doing
I'm
the due
offended that
diligence.
you would ask my best bud Gamer that. Why would you do that?
I don't know.
What, me?
Yeah, they were talking. He asked if you were on drugs, basically, dude.
No, I'm just showing my location because when I go into the forest, the signal might go out a bit.
All right, well that's not a problem. We just basically wanted to ask you about the Sonichu card, and that's it. So I should get rid of it. I should send it to somebody I do not like, which means I gotta send it to Rastov.
Well, cursing someone else is not the answer.
It's like the ring, bro.
If you curse someone else, it could come back on you.
Is there a way to
sender.
shadow box a ghost?
A lot of crack.
No, you can't shadow box a ghost.
It's unfortunate.
I see him. I see him at nighttime. When they're on the good stuff.
Now, never mind. I don't want to get into the cashier situation, so I'm not going to ask you about that. But that happened in the past. I'm trying to think of more like reasonable questions that won't violate TOS.
Are you a member of Locale Aussie?
Not yet, but
That was not me, dude.
Restov, why would you do that?
You dick. He was about to say he was going to. You fucking dickhead.
Why would you do that, Restov?
Oh, bro, he's not going to be one now. Fucking...
Well, you better apologize to him.
You apologize to him.
I didn't do that. No, I love Gamer. I would never kick him from the show.
Sure
I never.
you wouldn't.
No, dude, he's the
So it
only
was
person who can help me with my curse.
Are you saying it was Stonic?
I'm not saying that. I'm not
You
saying that, but I'm gonna bring in an Aussie real quick. Hello, Covey Collar.
You know, mate.
He was interrogating me earlier.
Hey,
No,
what's
I'm not-
up?
I'll refuse to answer any questions.
You got a
from this
camera,
fella.
bro?
I don't know. I can get my phone if you need it, but
Yeah, we'll be all right.
What do we think? We should be.
I just wanted to come on to expose Twiggy as a fake Australian. That's
Oh,
all.
sweet. Yeah, you
Hey.
can stay, bro. All good.
Yeah, thanks. Rastov, don't get too comfy. I know you're a Kiwi.
Never said I was.
Stop.
Stonic, you're the
really
only
good
one I
friend.
don't know yet. I trust you.
He's South African.
You seem
Stonic.
Australian to me.
Stonic, look, I blame Stonic for all of this because he just came on stream and just is talking about how I'm American when I've just lived here for 15 years and adapted to the culture.
Yeah, 15
Wiggy is
years. You
Australian. I will
can't tell
defend
me
that to the
shit.
grave.
Covey. I don't need to be
Twiggy,
able to
come
tell
on,
you
you got to give
anything.
me something about Australia. Otherwise, I won't believe you.
I already have. I
No,
told you
you
we have
didn't.
the longest. Australia has the longest fence in the world.
You didn't tell me that, but that's okay. That's
What?
probably true.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
That's the longest-
the Australian Alps.
I
get
don't
more
know, isn't
snow than
it?
Switzerland.
Rastov, didn't you have to watch that movie? And not Rastov, sorry, you're a Kiwi. Stonic, didn't you have to watch that movie? That movie about the rabbit-proof fence? He's onto something there.
I think I've seen. I've heard of that.
Look,
That's
there
not
is
true.
a-
He told
there-
me it was
there-
12
there's
hours
a-
from Melbourne
that's the
to
last
Sydney.
question I'm answering to regarding any of this because I'm tired of it. I moved to the US.
'cause
People
he's-
always ask me where I'm from. So then I put on a fake accent so people don't ask me questions anymore. Now I'm getting questioned on my actual identity. When Rastov,
actual
look, the only
identity.
thing you need to know is that all of the people in the comments are always talking about Rastov being a fake
Dude.
Australian. Nobody ever talks about me, and there's a reason for that.
Fucks
Yeah,
me
well,
off,
because
dude.
Rastov's at least closer.
My
What do you
whole
mean
You,
life,
closer?
I know full well you're not in this time zone.
I'm not. I moved to North Carolina. I've been very forward with that. I've been very upfront
You're
about
not. You're on a fucking 8-ball right now. That's the only reason you're up late enough to host this show.
What do you mean? I've just got a Red Bull. But I'm
Do you have
fine.
a cold shower?
I literally told you. No, I haven't. You deemed me cold shower twice, but no, I've not had a cold shower. Matter of fact, this coat smells awful. I haven't washed it since before Locale Queens aired. But anywho, I'm not lying about my identity.
what do you
I just
identify
haven't
as?
stayed up to speed. Look, we're not going to
What
get
do you
political.
identify as,
We're not going to
Twiggy?
get political, guys. I'm not a political person. We're not doing that.
Twiggy, give me a city. Give me a state, at least.
I told you I live.
No, you
somewhere in
didn't. You
between
said between Sydney and Melbourne. That's
I'm
not a
6
state.
hours. I'm 6 hours away from each of them. That's all I'm telling you.
Which you can't be
not-
6 hours away from each of them. They're...
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. It's a 12-hour drive. I'm right in the middle.
You're in the middle. Where? Where's the
I'm
middle?
not telling you. I'm not telling you, and I'm not looking at the map right now. And I'm not telling you anything.
We know he's
I
not
have
looking
no
at a map. He
reason.
can't use
I
Google
have
properly.
no reason to share this information whatsoever.
Name me another city other than Melbourne and Sydney.
All right, Brisbane.
No, that's cheating.
Bro,
Name
just
me
Okay,
another
name
one.
a
name a non-capital city.
Name an inland city.
Hold up, guys. My wife is actually calling me right now.
Oh,
She's telling me to shut up.
Bitch.
Boy,
I will-
Billy,
I will- I will-
I asked him
I
what state he was
will-
from yesterday, and he couldn't tell me.
I'm not
course
giving
you
out
can't.
this information. I still have family that lives out there.
What state?
That's
Tell me what state. I'll
baloney.
say
You know
what state
how
I
it's
live
spread
in.
out the
I'm not
states.
telling you anything because the minute I tell you what state I'm from, the minute
But
my
you told us
last
you're
name
I'm gonna
was-
You
track
told
you
us you're
down
living
within
in
a
North
state.
Carolina. We already know you're in North Carolina right now, so why can't you say what Australian state
because
you're
I still
from?
have
What's the
family
difference?
there, mate. I still have
You
family
probably
there.
have.
and if-
Don't you have
if my-
family where you are now? Don't you have a fucking wife?
Yeah.
So-
What?
You
No,
know what I'm
Sonic.
saying?
Easy explanation. Easy explanation. I can own a gun here. I don't have to spend
And-
$25,000 to buy a Glock in Australia because that's how much it would cost you. Trust me. I know. $200
bullshit.
a pop for 9mm
That's
ammo.
what-
I have a legitimate question though. Is Western
You might
Australia an
be-
actual state?
Yeah.
So you could have literally just said
course it
West
is.
Australia, you fucking dumbass.
I know what
Yeah,
I can
no one
say
would
and I know
know
what
where
I
you're
can't
from,
say.
except for
I
minors. so-
will not ever answer this question. Ever.
Oh, okay. You're playing a boogie now.
Yeah, medical
No,
records, eh?
This
Look,
is
Give
the
a
no,
second
last
count.
piece of privacy I have.
Covey, you literally asked me these questions earlier, right? And I could have
I
easily
didn't.
just
I
gone,
didn't ask you what
if
state
I
you were
wasn't,
from.
if I wasn't, yes, but Stonic has, and I could have easily just gone and Googled that since and answered the question, right? I know the answers. I just have no reason. I have nothing to prove to you.
No, you were just too lazy to look up an answer.
I'm not
can't work Google.
lazy.
Don't
He doesn't
Yeah,
actually know
you're
how
not
to
lying.
use. He doesn't actually know how to use Google.
I'm very stupid.
Did you see him trying
His
to
wife
work
had to
like
get him set up
Imager?
on the Discord.
Look, I'll be honest with you,
Look.
Covey. I moved to the US. I started doing hella dabs. Used to hit a lot of dabs. And
No,
I
no,
could-
no,
my
don't
brain
give
just
me
blew.
dabs. I've done dabs, okay? Listen,
I bet
you
you
can
have.
prove it in one way. Can you name a single wiggle?
I'll give you a
Come
hint.
on,
You know what
Wake
bro.
up.
sucks? You know what sucks? You know what sucks? I literally watched the Wiggles growing up.
You're a
Like, They
liar.
got
Yeah,
new.
you
They got new
This is-
Wiggles and everything now. Like they've got a female Wiggle. They've got
she
there's all
quit,
kinds
bro.
of new Wiggles.
Okay,
Wasn't one
okay.
of the names? Wasn't one of the names like freaking Danny or something? I just can't remember.
Danny.
It was like when I was
Danny.
a toddler.
He's just gonna go through generic white guy names and hope he lands on
No,
one.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
it's like Danny.
Look,
Was
it's
it
literally-
Steve?
Isn't one of the Wiggles like from New Zealand too? Like, isn't one of the Wiggles a Kiwi?
I don't know. We don't talk about that.
I'm just saying because there's the purple shirt, there's the yellow shirt, there's the red shirt. The purple shirt, I'm pretty sure, is the Kiwi.
Yep,
Yeah,
some
all right. You've
Banksy
heard of
knows.
colours. I get that, but you got to give me a name. Any Australian child could have given me a name. Anyone who was in
Brother,
Australia as a
you do
child.
realize that the Wiggles played on PBS Kids in the US as well, right?
How would you know?
What the
You weren't
fuck
there.
is PBS Kids?
It's a channel.
You're on LolCow OC. Do not
Yeah.
talk to me about PBS Kids.
Nah, it's local Aussie bye.
Do not question my identity. It's just as valid as anybody
Nah,
else's. Oh, he's
I'm gonna
gone.
bring in a real Australian. What's
Here we
up,
go.
Kiwi? You're on the air, bro.
Hey, hey, Brew.
Hey,
How you
good
doing
day.
today? Good day. How
Oh,
you doing?
What's up, cuz?
Hey, you're gonna wear your jandals and scurry on over to the chili box.
Yeah, mate.
How you doing
Yes,
How's
tonight,
it
bro?
going? Oh, not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Yourself? A good show.
Yeah, you enjoying
Is
it?
it good? Are we actually entertaining?
Yeah, it's been a few laughs. I have to admit.
few.
Who's the anchor?
Oh, I'd say my boy Restov.
Fuck. That's the worst one. The anchor's the one weighing people down, man.
Well, Rastov, you aren't giving us much direction.
I run the stream. We're equal partners, man. Learn how to use
Nah,
Google.
you're the one running it all. You're the producer.
I did never claim that. I never claimed I was the producer.
You're running OBS, aren't you? That's what classified you as producer.
No.
That's what
Look.
classified Becky as producer.
No, look, we're so boring. Stonic's been on his phone half the episode, bro. Like, I can't.
He looks a bit higher. Yeah.
Stonic definitely did not hit a bong before we went live.
He's
Oh,
seeing
no,
sounds.
definitely not. Definitely not.
The top guy looks like a male version of Becky, says Stick in the chat.
Bro.
I look like a malnourished Sum 41 lead singer.
Poor Twiggy looks like he needs to sleep.
He does.
I'm great. I do not need
How
any
late did
sleep
you stay up for
whatsoever.
this, Twiggy?
I have no issue staying up at all. This is good for me. This is real good for me. Imagine how I would be if I was like high energy right now. If I hadn't been up for the past 21 hours.
Apparently,
I
I'm
hate to
Stonic's
see high
dad.
energy.
You probably. I mean. He must have got his good looks from his mom.
Fuck you. All right, W's in the chat if you've enjoyed the stream so far. Come on, guys. www.winthechat.com.
I'm looking at the chat. I'm staring at it. I'm waiting. Bottom left is a blank screen, apparently.
That's
Bottom
it's
left?
Well, yeah, it's because of Kiwi's profile picture. I think they may have meant right.
I
'Cause
think
I'm-
it just blends in there with like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
color thing.
Who's Bubbles?
I have no idea.
That's,
Oh, we're getting some W's.
$6 wants... Oh, there we go.
Thank God.
Whoop whoop. We
Fuck
got
you,
one
Sarada's
L.
dad.
I'm gonna use my moderation powers to ban that person. No, I'm kidding.
It's only good vibes.
I can take the L's. I can take the L's. It's just a test stream.
Dick, it is
It's really good.
unfortunately $10 membership to join the Discord. Well, not
Yep.
unfortunately. Very
Cash
When
cow,
does
Ohio.
it officially start?
Would you guys like to pin a Discord link in the chat? I mean, I'm sure all of these people are actually in the Discord, but
No, because there's a couple coming over from my little circle who were just joining in.
Born in the USA.
okay.
I didn't even know this was starting until
was
5 minutes before it went. So I was like, yeah, okay, get members.
Well, we don't have
Yeah, bro.
have moderators in the server that are awake long enough for
Yeah,
us
no,
to
it's
announce
just
it.
because I was looking at the main chat and I seen like the thumbnail. And I was like, oh shit, I gotta watch this. Oh, members only, okay. Get the
Kiwi, I
card
think
out.
this is
Nah,
like
the
my
official
second
show-
time actually talking to you.
He's a cool
Yeah,
dude, man.
we've spoken in VC
Yeah, but
and
like,
main chat about all your mate C-Wig.
oh yeah, we've talked in the main chat. And he's
I
not
enjoy
my
your
mate.
banter.
I do enjoy it too. Like, I know he uses it against me and says I'm obsessed, but I love going back and forth with anybody. Like, it's almost a compulsion.
Here we go. I pinned your
Yeah,
message.
it's
Thank you,
nice.
Noopy.
It's compulsive just to watch and laugh.
Well, yeah, I
Especially
mean,
in main
like,
chat.
with me, like, if you're gonna say something,
I haven't seen
you,
much of Stonic around. I apologise, but
you've got to look up his Blade documentary,
Yeah,
dude.
but-
If
Yeah, I
if
was
you know
hearing
anything
about
about Only Use Me Blade, you're gonna really enjoy it. And
I've
if you
heard
don't,
of
you
him.
might learn something.
and I don't remember why, but I don't think it was a good reason.
Well, he used to be really good friends with Keem, right? And he's always liked to drink a little. But eventually
Yeah.
he just took the drinking too far on streams. He was doing fire cells and stuff like that. Is that what it's called, a fire cell?
Yeah, fire sale of one of
Yeah.
those.
Yep.
Jeez.
Ooh.
And eventually he just started to get consumed by the alcohol instead of just
Yeah, so he's
consuming
just
it.
living to drink.
And so he was like saying the N-word every time he was drunk. That he allegedly sexually assaulted somebody. There was
Oh,
there was
yeah.
all kinds of different. Can we say that, or do we have to say essayed?
I don't know.
I think
I
it's a
really
bit late
don't.
now.
I think you might
a
get
bit late
flagged if
now.
you keep saying it too much, but I genuinely
Well,
don't know.
he allegedly essayed somebody in the back of an RV. I'm not going to form an opinion on that right now because I still don't. I mean, the details are so scattered, right?
Inconclusive.
Yeah, and like I will never make an allegation about somebody unless it's funny, unless I have all of the evidence. Like I don't want to look bad, I guess.
Yeah, no,
Actually, I
that's
don't
fair
even
enough.
care about that.
All right, Kiwi, did you see the picture of Twiggy and himself
And where? In main chat.
on the stream? The blue Twiggy.
Oh,
My
yeah,
profile picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
I
that
seen that
Twiggy?
in VC earlier.
Oh, Billy.
I see there's similarities.
But it's him, right? Like if you had to pull him out of the lineup, you'd say it was Twiggy.
Oh, I don't know what to say here.
You say yes, bro.
I'd say. All right, I'll follow you, seeing as you're a smart Kiwi.
Hell yeah, it's Twiggy.
I don't know if I like that awkward stare.
It's alright, bro. I'll make sure you don't have to see it anymore. We'll catch you next time.
Guys, Billy's gonna think I'm a stalker, and I'll never actually get to hug him in person.
He posted it. He knows you're a stalker. He was there.
No, he said this guy looks a lot like me. He didn't say it was me.
No, he asked, does this look like Twiggy? And we all said, yes, that's Twiggy.
I don't remember you being in that VC with me.
You weren't there.
I was there when he sent that. He literally said that it looked like me. I was talking to him.
Were you there?
Yes, do you have Biden brain, brother?
Who's Biden?
Joe Biden,
That's not something
former
we would know
president
in
of the
Australia.
United States. I live in the US, retard.
Oh, do you? I thought you were Australian.
I have for the past 15 years. You must actually have dementia, Restov.
What?
Like, what have you done in life? Like, is it your trauma? What's scrambled up your brain? We
I
also
don't
talked
know.
about how his parents died on the last stream. You guys should have really checked that out before we took it down. Anywho,
Fuck you.
Just
I'm
for
sorry.
context,
I'm sorry. It's a
in the
terrible
chat,
thing to bring up.
all
but
the
it's
streams
also...
will not be paywalled. All the streams are not paywalled. This is just members only test.
Just the test one. Yep.
Members only test.
Now the comments most of the time are going to be behind a paywall, but that's because if you don't put money behind your opinion, you don't deserve to have one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, there'll be members chat, non-members chat sometimes, but mainly members chat.
What's your favorite locale show? And we can't say this one because obviously this is the best.
I love both the original show, Locale Live, and I love Rewind too. But I love them for very different reasons, right?
Mm.
Like Locale Live is just I wouldn't even call it a shit show. I'd just say it's like you never know what you're gonna get when you go into it. And I like that. I like going into it. Sometimes I don't even look at the Discord before I watch the show because I like to just be surprised by whatever antics are going to be going on. And there's been all kinds of different things that have happened. I'm sure a lot of you have actually watched the show. But what I really like about Rewind is for when the hosts aren't these, like, I'm not saying they're not big names, but like they're not like, not everybody knows who Billy and Xylie are, right? They're at the level in their careers. Billy did do some big stuff, but they're at the level in their careers where like they're still like, almost normal people, right? And the show, especially when it launched, was very community driven. It was very driven by the members. I remember for the first few episodes, I mean, Billy and Xylie did great, like fantastic. But the members, man, some of them are so memorable. Like Exile Warrior, he would just go in there and I'd laugh every time he talked. It was just great.
He's a funny guy, yeah.
He is. And then you. I mean, neither of us would be here if it wasn't for Rewind.
Dude, 100%. We loved it the best.
Twiggy's an instant classic on Rewind.
I
It's
don't
an
even
instant
remember half
classic
my
everywhere.
antics. Yeah, I've been here since the beginning. I don't know how I've not got banned.
I don't know how you've not
I've
got
got it
banned
into my ear hole.
either.
Yeah, I've done some pretty funny things. I've got so many stories about just different things that have happened on the Discord alone.
Noopy said, I watch lolcow shit for 6 hours a day now. I've lost 50 points from my IQ and my credit score. Fucking
Well,
facts, dude.
Noopy, it might also be all the weed you're smoking, mate.
Doesn't stop him from working hard and getting results.
I'm just going to say that. Dozer, what's my W take? I already forgot what I was talking about.
You said Rewind was a
I
good
know
show.
I know it'll fix this.
Billy and Xylie were good.
I just need to chug my drinks. I was going to do something illicit, but I'm not going to do it.
I thought you were going to do the fucking fart soundboard. I do have a personal question for you, Twiggy. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I have a personal question for you.
What is
how did
I'm
your wife
hanging
lose
for
her
a piss,
legs?
so I'm going to go...
Yeah, go piss, bro.
Are we really going to talk about this? I know I gave you so much shit about your parents dying. And now you're going to ask about my wife's accident?
I'm not asking for... I genuinely want to know. Like, you've never told me like how it happened, and I didn't want to pry
so
until
you
we
asked
were
me
live.
on a live stream and not in a private setting.
Well, I feel more comfortable with you now. And people keep saying it's fake, and I just think we should address it because it's been in the chat of like
All right,
legitimate shows.
for one, before I say anything, my wife has come on to the chat multiple times and told like people have seen my wife. And no, I'm not. This was like in private calls and stuff, but people have still seen my wife, right? But we were traveling. We went to Thailand. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just making a joke about Mr. 77. But for real though, we did go to Indonesia, right? And it was for like some kind of like missions trip at the time. And we were going up an escalator at the airport. And I may also be saying a fake country. I'm not telling you where it happened because then you'll find the news article, okay? But but we were at an airport, and right at the bottom of the escalator, her the bottom of her like long pants, she was wearing some of those like kind of hooped pants, like the leggings at the top, but then they kind of hoop out a little at the bottom.
Like bell bottoms?
Not bell bottoms. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what women's clothing's called. I don't wear enough of it. But it got pulled into the escalator, and with that, so did her legs. I'm not making it up. Like it was super graphic, man.
I wasn't laughing at that.
We got a settlement, and the escalators had not been inspected for 8 years up to that point. 8 years.
How long ago did this happen?
So we got married right before it happened. I mean, this was while we were traveling. This was right after the honeymoon. So like it was.
Did
it
it
was
put a bit
within
of
the
a
past-
damper on the like wedding?
Yeah.
Obviously. Okay, Twiggy, I probably left at the wrong moment, but I was listening to all of that. Is that a real story? Because I know you
Yes.
like to fuck with everybody a bit. Is that
No,
all
I'm
right,
being
all right.
100% genuine. And like literally, we got married. We got married in Mexico, right? Then we had the first half of a honeymoon in Mexico, and then we went to another place, which I'm not going to say. But yeah, it's 100% legit. It was very, very, very gory, and it like if I didn't have the stuff in my life happen that we talked about on last stream, like finding people's bodies and stuff, and having to help like put tourniquets on people, I'm not sure like how I would be mentally if I didn't have tragic stuff happen to me before that. So, and it's I mean, there's things that like make life a little different, of course. The fact that she's wheelchair bound and stuff like that, but we haven't really let it stop us. We're still going on cruises when we can. We're still going on trips. And honestly, like when we just went to Universal Studios in Florida, we got to get on all the rides a lot quicker. Now she couldn't ride a good amount of them because she doesn't have legs, which kind of sucks for her, I guess. But I was able to get in lines quicker because I had to push it through in the wheelchair. Free parking almost everywhere we go. We do have a stair lift, which is interesting. I don't know if you guys have ever been on a stair lift, but those things drunk. It's weird, man.
Well,
it's very hard to find the floor.
In
when you're trying to
brighter
get off
news,
it.
we have a $2 Canadian donation from Stick that you get to read. Yeah, we see you there, buddy.
Gotta do the bit. You got Stick. You gotta do the bit after that story.
Oh, I did get a Seawood pass from Slicky.
We will play that at some point.
We will. Slicky's a great guy. One of our first supporters, but oh, I forgot I'm in the voice talking. Give me 1 second. You're my content, I love it. Please tell me the voice actually worked.
It did work. It did work. I have a question again about your wife's accident. Has it impacted your arguments at all?
Yeah, she has no leg to stand on. Anytime we argue, there's no leg to stand on.
Frog Milk put in the chat that he wants to talk to me. Should I drag him up?
Yes, he's a big
main
fan
chat?
of you. He's one of my friends I was telling you about that's a fan of you.
All right.
Hello, Frog.
Oh, there we go.
Welcome
Let's go,
back.
Frog Milk.
Don't be boring this time.
Hello. I couldn't be any less boring than you, Rastov.
All right, thanks for stopping by.
Like that. You're back, Frog. You're back. I'm trying to teach him not to be as sensitive. He's very sensitive. He's like a little teddy bear, and that's fine. But Rastov, you can't have feelings if you're doing this online stuff.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Do what I want.
Hey, Stonic, I wanted to say the Blade documentary is one of like probably the top 5 lolcow cornerstones of the culture. I feel like I put it up there with the Chris Chan documentary
That
by
means a
Geno
lot, homie. That
Samuel
means a
and
lot.
the Trap documentary on King Cobra JFS. You
Hey,
got
big
one of
ups.
the
Those are all inspirations. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, man, it's great. I wanted to ask you though, like, how did you get into IP2? Like, how did you find that
Mm.
community? Kind of what got you into Blade
It
at
was
first?
honestly through Blade because I used to listen to Bad Kid Car, see a lot of Blade doing the knife only stuff, and then just kind of followed just in the back of my mind. I used to watch a little bit of Ice Poseidon, but yeah, Blade's what really got me into the whole universe of it.
Is there anybody else in IP2 that you follow? I know that Blade has kind of fallen off after he moved back to
We
the West Coast.
One of the big ones we did was Vegan Patriot. Now, Vegan Patriot's most famous for just being homeless, living in a car, just
I
live
love
streaming your life,
vegans.
pure degenerate slot. And one day she was driving around, she was high. I think she'd been doing meth or something that morning. She was like fucked up. And she ran over a kid. Like on the road, she ran over a kid on live
I remember
stream.
that stream. I remember seeing
And
Moist
that-
Critical cover it.
Yep, so that gets covered by Moist Critical. It's all over like the legal, like the Law and Crime Network and shit like that. It's all over that. Now, actually through Blade, we're good friends with Beck. She's like a regular viewer of our streams, and
be right
she
back.
knew Vegan Patriot. And we had her on and we interviewed her, and she admitted to pretty much everything. It was one of our best fucking shows.
She has an insane lore. Like wrapping all of those people in together, I feel like she's one of the craziest. But because of that, I feel like she's harder to like sell to people as compared to somebody like Blade. But
Oh yeah.
do you think you're going to be covering any more of these kind of IP2 people in the future, or do you think you're going to try to get away from that?
I'm doing my next documentary is going to be Fousey, but I'm
Okay.
not completely
Okay.
avoiding IP2 if that makes sense. I have to do Fousey because it's so
Yeah,
funny.
you got
I love Fousey.
YSE now.
Yeah,
YSE.
Yeah,
Put
fuck are you
respect
I
on
think
doing?
it's gonna end when he start the YSE era is gonna be the part 2, I reckon.
That's where you're gonna get in there. And then last thing I have to ask you is the Mold Mansion. Have you kept up with kind of the latest era of IP2 with like kind of the traveling abroad, Japan, people moving to New York?
I have a little bit. I've seen a bit of the New York stuff. I know they had Saint 10 out there. I've seen Chicken Andy getting around a little bit.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's Grady R's, the guy that you ran the
Yeah,
other
he's a big
podcast
clipper.
with.
We've
He's
got
posted all the
Xylie in
clips.
waiting.
Ooh,
All
where's
right.
Xylie
Well,
at?
those are really all the questions I had. I
Frog,
appreciate
you.
in the
Big ups, I
future,
appreciate that, Frog.
I'm gonna bring you on again so we can tell Stonic about the whole Mr. Base situation and how we were tracked
Yeah.
security cameras through New York.
Oh, I'm
But
keen
anyway,
to hear
buddy,
that.
I appreciate you coming on, and you have a good one.
Yeah, big ups, Frog.
you
Big
too.
ups, I appreciate it.
Yeah, cheers, bro. You
Thank
weren't
you, thank
boring.
you.
I apologize.
Thank you, see ya.
Peace out.
All right.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Xylie.
Hello, Xylie. What's going on?
Yo,
Oh,
what's
no,
So-
catch you off guard.
Oh, okay. So, how's it going?
We gave up on the docket. We've been interacting
Oh!
with members.
It was very short.
Congratulations! You're now the Australian version of Rewind.
Well, we used it. It's just we weren't planning. I mean, it was more of a something to keep us, if we didn't have many people coming in and watching, because we're not even launched yet. This
Yeah.
is just a test stream.
Mhm.
If we didn't have many people interacting in the chat or people in the waiting, we were just gonna,
Shoot the
bullshit
shit.
basically, dick around. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
the people showed up.
Becky
But have
came
you been
in.
watching, or did you just hop in waiting?
No, congratulations. Yours is the only show that I didn't just hop into.
Yay! Does that mean
Well,
you
yeah,
respect
that
us?
makes
Honestly, Xylie, if we ever do have an issue or anything like that, or like we're going a little too far, we would appreciate you like doing what you did
Open door policy.
on the other shows and letting us know. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
no, I
don't have
will.
a filter. This is the hardest thing I've ever had to do.
It's really hard. You don't understand. Like my early live streams before I got Let's put it this way. I have a whole series that I had to private because I didn't want to get busted for the shit that came out of my mouth. So
really?
yeah.
I had a video I had to private because I was reviewing a Spider-Man suit and there was too much bulge.
Well, I can tell you now. I got hit with a hate speech on my second channel, right? From a live stream from 2 years ago.
That's all they get
That
you.
was private. It was private. And you know what I said in it? I'm gonna tell you what I said that was hate speech.
Don't get us taken down for hate speech.
All I said was they are preaching the good word, and I agree with them. That's literally
That's
all I
it.
said.
That's
That was
literally
the
all you
timestamp
said.
they gave me. Yes.
So because you said they preached, I guess.
Yes. Yes.
Now, can we
They
get the
preached the good
context to
word.
the situation?
It was somebody who was arguing with Mr. Girl.
Mr. Girl.
Yeah.
You're playing Minecraft in a
Okay,
cave.
you want to
with
hear the
Troy.
funny thing? You know when I got the hate speech violation? Late November of this year or of 2024.
That sounds
And the
about
stream
right.
was already 2 years old.
Wow.
Now I did a little bit of research into Mr. Girl, and if you, I mean, you know, that's a rabbit hole. There's
Yeah.
no, it's very hard for you to get like a cohesive view, I guess, on all of his different antics he's done online because he's done a lot of different stuff. But then
Yes.
there's just hours and hours and hours of Destiny streams you've got to watch through, and it was the hardest thing because there's sometimes where I was like genuinely rooting for him, right?
Mhm.
Obviously not the cutie stuff, but like he would bring up stuff like he would bring up like arguments, I guess, that I never even would have thought of in
Yeah.
some situations, and then he completely goes out of his way to just mess it all up for himself.
Yeah. No, that's what
Um,
he does. That's how he trolls people.
Yeah, but
He
how much of is it a troll? Because
Okay.
like he's got so much musical talent, right?
Here's my theory.
I'm
He
ready.
really, really, really likes attention. And if you Turkey Tom did a really good video on him on his background through college and
I
high
love
school and
Tom.
stuff like that. Yeah. And the whole pedo stuff, okay, all that stuff, I think all that is actually just a cover. I think he is a misogynistic abuser.
Yeah, but I had a friend.
I don't think
think
he's
I
into
told you
kids.
about
I
it.
really don't. I think
Well,
he's trolling.
even people think that like the video of him and his current. I mean, they're married now, but you know the video where he's just like basically like telling her it was the whole sex doll situation. Can we
Yeah.
say that? Are we allowed
But
to say that? I don't know what we're
yeah,
allowed to say or not.
technically you're far enough in that you'll be able to say it. Just don't say anything like that within the first 5 minutes. You should be good.
Cool. Okay, good. Anywho, but like with that situation, there's a lot of people who think that he's abusive, and then there's a lot of people who like think that that was all like just a nothing burger. Like she agreed to
Yes.
come on.
However,
I think it's in the middle. I think there's a gray area. I think a lot of things exist in the gray area.
yeah, and I think it's for me it's not as gray because I have seen the other videos they've done together.
Yeah, and like, but it's like, I think that everything he said was messed up. I would never ever talk to. I
Well,
wouldn't even talk to. I know I've made jokes around you and
yeah.
stuff, but like, I would never talk to somebody in real life like that ever.
Well, with him
Like,
too, you would have had to have seen the panels that whenever a woman on a panel with him would make him angry compared to when a man on a panel made him angry, it was 2 different reactions.
yeah, so you
And I
there's
just put
definitely, like,
everything together, you know what I
now,
mean?
do you think that hate for women came from like
His mother.
like from his mother?
Yeah.
Yeah, because his mom. I mean, the only thing is that I really know about his mom because, as I said, it's a very hard rabbit hole to follow.
Mhm.
But his song, I can fantasize about whatever I want. I don't remember the exact title if that was it or not. But like he talks about his mom being like a lesbian and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
and
Well, if it's true that his mother did what is described in like videos that you'll hear about, then it makes sense, my theory about him.
yeah, he
It actually
he
makes
definitely
sense.
had a messed up childhood. I have no
Yeah,
doubt
yeah,
about
yeah.
that. You don't really a lot. It's a sad truth, but a lot of people who make it in entertainment, they have a very messed up childhood.
Yeah.
they have
Well,
something
and
that
also
happens.
too, hurt people hurt people.
Yeah.
So people who
Well-
had it rough younger, they grow up to be
Mhm.
adults and hurt other people.
Well, I
you
don't
know.
necessarily like. I mean, that is true in a lot of cases, but in a lot of other cases, hurt people try to entertain people
They
so
try
that
to
they
help
don't feel the
people
same
as
hurt that
well.
they felt.
Yeah.
Like Jim
Yeah.
Carrey, for example. The best example is Robin Williams. Like he was obviously in a lot of
Yeah.
pain,
Mm.
right? And he used that pain to help people, I guess. And like I talked about it with Rastov yesterday, and not yet. Was that yesterday? I don't know, dude. My timeline's so messed up. In our last members stream, I told
Was
him
yesterday?
about basically what made me me, right? Like at 11 years old, I found my first body. It was my neighbor. He had drank himself to death basically on his lawnmower. He had a heat stroke, died
Yeah.
right there, and I found his body. And then when I was 16, I worked in a very rough area, and
Mhm.
I'd watch people like literally blow each other's brains out, basically. And
Oh my
then
God.
right in that same area, at the same place, my favorite customer, the sweetest old man, he used to ride his bike every day to the convenience store, and he would buy like a piece of cake and a hot dog or some like cheeseburgers or something at the deli. But one day I was outside getting carts, and I just saw somebody just flying down a 15-mile-an-hour road at 45 miles an hour and just hit him with his bike, or hit him with the car while he was on his bike. Excuse me. I just chugged this. But anywho, yeah, it was. I watched him literally fly up into the air, 10 feet, land immediately on his head, and that was it, right?
Oh,
And it's tragic. It really it's
no
something that
wonder you're so twisted. Now it
yeah,
makes
exactly.
sense.
But here's the thing, right? I have a very different belief system about this kind of thing, and I talk to Rastov about it a lot. He's been through some stuff too, and I
That's a good
do
Yeah.
like
combo.
empathize. I do empathize, but I'm still gonna make jokes about it because I don't. I empathize, but I don't have empathy. It's a weird thing. But like with all of this stuff that's happened, right? Um, if it didn't happen, I wouldn't have been able to handle situations that happen later in my life.
Yeah.
I've had to use tourniquets on people to basically like stop them from bleeding out. I've had to use Narcan to like bring people back from overdoses and stuff.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for my past, I wouldn't be able to calmly handle those situations.
Yeah.
So I'm very thankful for the stuff that has happened in my past.
I believe everything happens for a reason.
Exactly. And everybody's going to go through something.
Mhm.
Everybody's going to have a traumatic experience,
Mm.
but it's up to you how you let that situation affect you.
True.
Because a lot of people will use like things that have happened in the past and use it as a reason for why they act how they do.
It's like a
Yeah.
And then that can
justification.
turn
eh?
into it
Yeah.
can become a justification for you treating people poorly because something happened to you in the past. And that is something that's like maybe encoded into like human nature or whatever, but
Yeah.
it is everything. Even when you have somebody tell you something offensive online, right? It's up to you how you react to that.
True.
And that's why I am as I guess edgy as I am. And it may sound weird, but I've helped a lot of people just being blunt to them, just telling them the reality of the situation. Because I believe that somebody has to be like real, I guess.
Yeah.
Somebody has to be just brutal with you and let you know the reality of a situation.
Well,
And
just know you will make yourself into a bad guy until they realize what you told them,
yeah,
and
I'm
then you'll be the good
okay
guy
with that.
again.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's, there's a lot of members in the Discord who happen to have autism, right?
Mhm.
And
That's
my
the
brother,
internet.
yeah, my brother has autism, but what a lot of people in the Discord don't realize is that these people don't necessarily understand social cues.
Yeah.
And despite me being the evil person I am, I have completely brought all of the different people under my wing and have tried to protect them because the people in the Discord can be brutal, right?
Wait. Are you making an army of autists?
Not necessarily. Now, I do have a collection of locals, but that's completely different. Mr. Sunsfan
Jesus
is one of them.
Christ.
I can tell you so much about Mr. Sunsfan. And Frogberg, who was in here earlier, well, his name's his name always changes. Frog Milk right now because of the milk incident. He can tell you so much about Mr. Sunsfan. We're the reason he's here.
Jesus. Stonic, I need to know something. What, you're
We can't
muted.
hear
What's
you.
up? Yeah, no, all good.
I want your chair.
Trying to think where I got it. I moved, so I bought like the cheapest one, and it happened to be a pink one, which I get clowned on for a little bit. But
Don't let
it's
them
pretty good
clown
one.
on you. Tell them to fuck
Okay.
off.
So Xylie, can you
What?
do something for me real quick?
What?
Can you give us constructive criticism as bluntly as possible so we can
Okay, I'm gonna be kind of honest. I just got done editing and I'm uploading it to the channel now, so I haven't been watching, but I saw y'all were in the live on air.
All right.
I appreciate
Okay,
you coming
so-
to hang out.
Yeah,
We
well,
do,
I
we
mean, I
do.
wanted to say hi to my boys. What?
We have a dono for Xylie in the chat.
Hold up. I've got Xylie. I have a process for reading donos, and it's going to kind of surprise you a little. But
Okay.
we've got a $10 Canadian dono from Stick, and
Okay.
he says, "Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Sorry.
One job, bro. One
Little
job.
Technical difficulty, but he says, Xylie, you should have been put on Locale Queens or Ruthless. What did you think of that, Xylie?
I think you should never do that again.
Well, that's how I'm reading out every dono.
He accidentally did it without the fucking voice
I did.
mod on,
I
and
did.
it sounded like it was.
He sings like Michael
It was
Jackson.
so bad. I go into a falsetto. I can sing though. I'm a brilliant singer.
It had some key to it. I mean,
I'm
I
not
had to
even
work out.
trying-
Wait, did he forget the auto tune?
I'm not even trying to like troll you guys. I just when it comes to karaoke, a little bit of rum, maybe some tequila, and I turn into Johnny Cash immediately.
Your poor wife. Bless her heart.
She's
Yep.
asleep right now, poor lady.
She has to put up with him and have no legs. It's a tragic, tragic situation.
Could you imagine?
Did you know my wife has no legs?
Yes, I've only heard you say that at least 24 times.
No, it's not me saying it. It's other people bringing it up and me telling them I'm not telling the story again because I've already like proven it multiple times, and I'm done.
Who have you proven it to?
Literally, there was a VC call full of 25 people where my wife came on and explained the situation, and somebody found the article, right? But when there was an article written about the whole incident, like all it says is that a lady in the Midwest, because we used to live in the Midwest before we moved to North Carolina. North Carolina is not where I moved to from Australia. We used to live right near Silver Dollar City, if you know where that is. But it talks about a lady who lost both of her legs in an escalator incident, and somebody found the like small local news report about it while I was talking about it, and I don't know how they found it because I can't even find it. I have it bookmarked, but I cannot find it if I Google it.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes,
Did you meet her before or after the incident?
I met her before, so that literally happened. We were traveling, so it did not happen in the U.S. It happened outside of the U.S. Now we got married in Mexico, and we got married on an all-inclusive resort, and then we went to downtown Cancun, basically, in an Airbnb, and spent the first half of our honeymoon. Then we traveled somewhere else, which I'm not going to say because it gives away too much. We traveled somewhere else, and at the airport in that local, like in that country, the escalator had not been like serviced or inspected in 8 years. which is
Wait,
just
so you were
crazy.
on your honeymoon and she lost her legs?
Mhm.
Oh,
Or maybe I'm lying.
you know,
I just have to
fucking
put that
hate
out
you.
there. I just have to put that. No, I literally have to say that so people don't just constantly bring it up.
Well,
I wanna
Stick
add
feels
question
cheated
to
by
it.
your attempt at doing the dono, so I'll read it. It says, Xylie, you should have been put on Locale Queens. You're ruthless.
No, I don't. Okay, listen. Here's the big reason
I'm
why
sorry,
I didn't
Stick.
want to do Locale Queens.
I'll drink some more for you, mate.
Okay, I didn't want to do Queens because I'm not a locale, and everybody says, "Well, you could have did what Tommy did." Okay, no. Could you imagine me on that show? I would have a headache every single night. There's
Well, yeah,
no way.
I feel like you and Tina would be like constantly circling in arguments.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And I love Tina. I love Tina.
I do
so
too.
much.
I do too. I like her very much.
Xylie, did you see the stream where I tried to riz up Tina, but my chair collapsed?
Oh my god. I don't think I've seen that.
That was
Why
pretty
would
funny.
you? Where is this episode? Is it a
It
locale
is-
live episode or?
I can send you the clip later on, but it
Mhm.
was a locale live episode, I believe. Now I do have a plan to go on and try to sing to Tina with my guitar. I've been practicing a lot. I've been
Uh-huh.
chilling with my guitar basically.
Fuck's sake.
Oh my god, you
This
asshole. I
motherfucker,
see what you did there.
every time he's like, you can't say his name, you can't say his name. He's mentioned him 10 times this fucking
What do you mean?
stream,
I was
dude.
just describing what I was doing.
Yeah, sure you were. Fuck off.
But no,
Get him,
I've been
Rastoff,
working.
get him.
I've
Every
been
time.
working musically. I've been learning a lot.
Mhm.
So it was actually a struggle because I have a left-handed guitar, right? Because I'm left-handed. But nobody on YouTube teaches how to play left-handed guitar, so I've got to like mirror everything that I'm doing while I'm trying to learn. So it took months to learn how to play a song for Tina. But I'm gonna go on and I'm gonna sing to Tina.
You know what I
learned
often
Sinatra
wonder
just
about
for her.
you? You know
Yes.
what I often wonder about you?
Often, you think about me that much?
Okay, well, like when I'm talking to you in chat or like talking to you right now, you shithead.
That one doesn't work.
Yeah, that one didn't work. It was only like a little bit of a yeah, there you go. I often think how much of what comes out of your mouth is the truth and how much is a lie.
And
The
how much
answer
of it
is
is
I had to question the
intentionally
leg
how much
story.
of it is intentionally put out there to be a false flag?
Well, that would
None
still
of
be a
it.
lie.
None of it.
How do I know that?
I've been honest, but the problem is that I kept up this fake American accent so long because of freaking Boogie. That now half of the freaking community doesn't even believe I'm Australian.
But you
I just
kind of
did.
did that to yourself, huh?
Well, Boogie told me if I ever talked to him in my Australian accent again, he would ban me. Like just straight up ban me. And he's already kicked me from
my
the server
God.
once. I wasn't gonna risk it because I genuinely like love this community. And
Mhm.
while I like keep in mind, people, I started out as just a normal member, right? And I still basically am. But I drove
You're
for a
not
living
Twiggy.
before I
You
had
have your
a
own show now, Twiggy. You're a host now, Twiggy.
But you are still
Yeah.
a member.
Doesn't fucking matter what Boogie says.
well, yes,
You're on the
but
same
like
level. You're on the same playing field.
but at the time, I literally like Tom, Turkey Tom, Mudahar, and Nicholas DeOrio were all talking about this project that Keemstar had, right? And
Yeah.
I was just immediately when I heard about it. Xylie, you know this. You've seen the video. I hated Keemstar.
Yeah.
I up until I joined this community, I could not stand Keem. I liked Boogie. I knew he was a little bit of a piece of shit, right? But I liked Boogie. And then Wings, I kind of like always thought he was kind of a loser. I mean, I'm gonna be blunt. I thought he was a loser, and then I watched the Down the Rabbit Hole video, and it did not change my perspective at all. But then I watched the Sunny V2 video, and it kind of made me like feel bad. Like he doesn't deserve the shit he gets at all, right? At all. And then I talked to Wings, and then I became friendly with Wings. I wouldn't say we're friends or anything, but you know we know like we have conversations. I was supposed to go out there and fix his car a while back, and he's genuinely a good guy. Like he really is. Like, he is passionate about things. We'll get in arguments or whatever, and that like anytime I get in an argument with somebody or disagree with somebody, I always like sorry, give me 1 second. I'm trying to gather my thoughts.
If anyone wants to donate to interrupt, feel free.
Also, if somebody
go.
donates $100 right now, I'll kick Xylie off.
Did you know we already have our first crown and it's a test stream?
Really? Good for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, we're going beep beep beep. We're so happy.
I may have drank a little too much.
Dude, as soon as you took that fucking drink, you've been like like for
I
fucking
get
30
passionate.
minutes.
I get passionate. Hey, Rastoff, guess what?
What? Fuck you.
I tortured him with that for 2 hours in the waiting room to go on your show, Xylie.
People did not believe me.
Wait, what?
We would be watching Rewind, right? The other night, waiting to go on. And for 2 hours, like we were already brought on, but we just stayed. And me and Rastov watched Rewind together in Paypig. Like
That's
in the
funny.
Paypig waiting room because we can talk to each other. We can turn on our cameras. We got Paypigs have extra permissions in the waiting room.
Right.
So we'll watch it together and we'll be having a conversation. And then all of a sudden I'll be like, hey, Rastov, guess what? And he'll be like, what? And I'll be like,
So We were listening to Chill Force and that
Hilarious.
other idiot fucking talking about the essays, and he's doing
Hey,
that to me the whole time.
that other idiot you just called entertaining. That was Frog. That's the
Yeah,
same
well,
guy.
he's an idiot. Wasn't boring today, but his take then was dumb.
Hi,
Keem
Frog.
actually agreed with him.
I don't
If I
care. It was
remember correctly.
dumb.
You're calling Keem dumb? You're fired.
Okay, well, Keem is special. Okay.
He just has dyslexia.
Well, yes, he has that too. That's very true, actually. Yeah, Keem's a special one. Bless his heart.
I like him.
Look,
I'm always having to bust him out for something.
Keem has done nothing but call me a retard and call me annoying the whole time I've been in this community. But I've also seen his human side. And no, he's right. He's right. I agree with him. But I've also seen his human side. And as somebody who literally used to hate Keemstar, made a video 8 years ago talking about how much I dislike Keemstar. Ever since I joined this community, I haven't even been able to fight it. I respect the guy. I can't even help it.
Uh-oh.
He's alright. He's good.
Have I drank the Kool-Aid? Have I drank the
Yep.
Kool-Aid, Xylie?
That's exactly what you've done. You drank the
That's what
Kool-Aid.
Chill Force said. That's what Chill Force said.
Well, you can't trust
It's
anything
true.
that dumbass says, to be honest.
To be fair, Chill Force is an actual intelligent guy. He just overthinks everything and makes himself look retarded.
Well, apparently
I-
he still likes me, even though I ended up cussing his ass out.
Well, that's because look, me and Chill Force, half the time we talk, we disagree on everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the reason I respect Chill Force so much, despite like the fact that he's going after the guy who saved me, Keemstar, is because every time we have even if we get heated, even if we're screaming at each other, right? We still walk away respecting each other, and then we can have a casual conversation the next day. And I love that out of people. There's not a lot of people out there who are that real, who you can disagree with, you can shit on the take, and they still respect you for it.
This
right?
is a good question,
Yeah.
though. Noopy with the $20. Does Xylie know Twiggy has been stalking Billy the Fridge?
Can I read that out the way I'm supposed to read it out?
Okay, but if he feels cheated,
I got this red stuff. Does Xylie know Twiggy has been stalking Billy the Fridge?
Why have you been stalking Billy?
I
okay,
haven't.
have a look at
Well,
the
All I
stream.
said is I wanted to go to fat camp, and Billy said he could stuff me up his butt.
No.
'cause I
We're gonna
did.
let Xylie decide. So have a look at the stream that
Okay.
we put up.
Okay. Hold on. It hasn't come through yet. Okay.
Right. So you see the toothpaste guy behind Billy.
Yes.
He posted that in the VC last night and said, "Does this look like Twiggy?" Everyone said yes because that is Twiggy.
It's not even me. That's the problem. I've literally never met Billy.
It's
I literally
100%
have a
you.
doppelganger out there.
It's you.
Bro, it does look like you.
But look at the teeth.
you,
Look at the
bro.
teeth. The teeth are completely different.
Yeah,
You
that's
could have been
when you were
wearing
a bit younger.
flippers.
No, it's
You could have
before
been
and
wearing
after meth.
flippers.
It's not before and after meth. I've literally never done anything but smoke weed, you fucking bitch. You're making me cuss and I don't cuss.
Just like you
Okay,
don't
that's
drink.
a goddamn lie.
Xylie, I'm trying. What if my nephew sees this? What if my nephew uses his fucking mom's credit card and pays for a membership? His dad's a preacher, Xylie.
Well, I
It's
mean,
gonna make me look bad. He already saw me
well-
drink alcohol once. I can't. What if my life is ruined? He took me to Florida, Xylie. He took me to Florida.
I do think you
Am
need
I
to turn
supposed
the
to get
sound thing down.
emotional with that?
No, you're not supposed to. I'm not trying to get emotional.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing for this thumbnail. You know, Twiggy, you are a special breed of human being.
I am. Do you think I have what it takes to actually be successful, though?
Maybe if you don't go sociopathic and start shooting people.
Oh, speaking of that, the mag dump on my lawnmower, right? To be clear, that could have been blanks. That could have been blanks. I am a professional, after all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I'm screwed. I'm screwed.
You probably are. But that's okay. It's all right. Listen.
Look, Xylie, look at this. I'm cursed. This means I'm cursed.
Yes. That does mean it's cursed because when Link showed her card on our stream, we had did we have a horrible stream right after that? Oh, no, we did because that's when all the other stuff went down. I had to cuss people out all night. Yeah. So guys, I just want to let y'all know y'all have literally started your podcast off by having a curse.
Twiggy.
Yes,
Twiggy.
but here's the thing, Xylie. Let me.
You know what we
unzip my
didn't
camera a
have?
little.
Bad audio.
But here's the thing, right? When it
True.
comes to curses,
Mhm.
they work on normal people. But Xylie, I'm not a normal person.
You know your
I'm-
weird face doesn't affect me anymore, right?
I'm cursed. I'm cursed myself, right? I've always been cursed.
Baby, we're cursed knowing you.
But it's my personality that's cursed.
Amen.
And my curse outweighs anything that Christina Chandler could ever do to me.
Who is that supposed to affect?
The viewers, hopefully.
No. Oh,
Was I
viewers,
trying too
maybe.
hard? Was I trying too hard?
Just a little.
For fuck's sake.
He's gonna kill me with that fucking soundboard. Oh my god.
I love it so much.
He's gonna kill
the
you.
Thing is,
I'm gonna have to get my own
Xylie,
setup to fight
Xylie,
that.
I am so excited to run my own members only streams.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's gonna be just incoherent dribble. Just
And I have
nonsense.
so many ideas. Now, I do have one thing holding me back. And
Bro,
I'll do
how
this like
often are y'all gonna stream?
I'm not
We're
planning
doing
on
every
taking
day.
any days off. Like
Yeah,
we're gonna
try to do
stream
the
6
same as
days a
everyone
week.
else.
And then when they don't want to stream, I'm streaming on Sundays. I don't need a day off.
I'll do it too.
I'm unemployed, Xylie. I lost my job because the police department screwed me over.
Wait a minute. Wait. I've gotta wait. You were trying to be a police officer?
No. I drove for a living. Okay, I did pest control. Matter of fact, if you ever need any help with that, let me know. Anywho, I did pest control. I drove a Chevy 2500 for a living, and let me.
Oh
give you
yeah,
the
your
timeline.
accident. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. A year and a half later, I lost my job because of an accident that wasn't even my fault. And my job's been fighting to get me back, but until I can get in contact with somebody, from the police department to change the police report, I'm screwed.
Oh.
I've had a hard time getting a job. Mostly because I'm picky. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of jobs that I've been offered that honestly, if I took it, I would not be able to pay my bills. Right?
Yeah.
Now, luckily, my wife does have savings, and we do most of the savings do come from a settlement because she lost her legs.
Right.
She's been great about it all. Like honestly, she has been great about it all. She's the one who gives me all of the jokes that I make about her losing her legs, like her not having a leg to stand on in an argument. That's all from her, right?
How does
But-
she put up with you?
She
Because
drinks.
We're literally meant for each other. That's all it is. Like
She can't run away.
it's so funny. Xylie. She is- no, I've made that joke before too, Sonic.
I
Like,
know,
that's-
but this face
I mean,
when he
rest off.
said it was hilarious.
But no, for real though, like she's very calm. She's very quiet. She's a very quiet woman.
She
and
has
she's
to
very
be.
reserved. She's an introvert, and I'm an extrovert, right?
Mhm.
And if you know anything about extroverts, is we've got to adopt an introvert. Like we've got to, right? That's how the dynamic works. And it just so happens that she's been through some stuff. And
Well,
we just
yeah,
match
I
each
guess
other.
so.
We're perfect, right? Well,
Yeah.
even before she lost her legs, like she's been through some stuff.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to get into too many details, right? But like this year, right? On her birthday, on our Florida trip, on her birthday, her grandma died, and
Aw.
it got her emotionally, right? But she's still been able to stay positive throughout it all. And if it wasn't for her positivity, like I would not. Like I've always been a positive person, but with me losing my job, I did go through a negative patch.
Yeah.
And I had no motivation. I had no hope. And if it wasn't for her, I really don't know where I'd be. So I'm very thankful for that.
Good. You're a good, loving husband then.
Well, yeah. If anybody tries to flirt with me or anything, I'm calling them a whore.
Well, okay, I wouldn't go that far. You
Why
can
not?
say, I'm
Why at
sorry,
least
but
say
I'm
tramp?
married and I love
No,
my
everybody
wife.
knows I'm married, Xylie. It's a
Okay.
well-known thing. People who know I'm married, they flirt with me, and I call them whores or tramps. Whatever.
Why would you call them a whore or a tramp?
Well, technically, a whore makes money doing what they do, right? But
True.
tramp, I don't really know the definition of that because Disney has a movie with tramp in the title.
Yeah, Lady and the Tramp.
Exactly.
So why would you call them a tramp for hitting on you?
Because they know I'm married,
But
and
what if they don't know that you're married? It's not their fault if they don't know you're
well,
married.
everybody who's ever hit on me, like who doesn't know I'm married, they've always been men, and that's fair game. Like that really is. I'm not bisexual. I just like men.
Fuck's sake, dude.
Rastov, you're the pretty one of this podcast, so
I
That's
just
Stonic.
bought this bottle.
That's Stonic.
well, Stonic does have the pink chair, so yeah, you're right. Stonic's the pretty one of this podcast. Every
his dad.
podcast has a pretty one.
Stonic is a beautiful man.
Look at his face, like, God damn it, if you don't shut the fuck
He
up.
is.
He loves it.
But like, am I wrong?
I could probably look better.
No. Look,
No, you're
I feel like if you shaved your stubble right now, you'd have a real chiseled jawline, right? Your nose is the
yeah, I
perfect. Your nose is the perfect distance from your top lip, and your eyes are the perfect distance away from each other. You've got the full build.
Why are you looking that close to his face?
Because I have self-confidence issues.
Well, the chat says he's pretty in pink, so that's a thing.
Okay, y'all are
Xylie,
weird.
I appreciate you calling in.
Yeah.
And we want you to stay here as long as you can, because we're basically at the end of our time slot. But I'm willing to.
Do y'all even have a time slot?
It's probably going to be this, to
think
be
it's
honest.
it.
You can honestly go as long as you want because I don't.
That's what I'm saying. That's
like,
what I'm saying.
bro, that's what we do.
Yeah, and you still can as long as you don't like get to 3 or 4 a.m. Also, Rastov, some people have been telling me to move it to 3 a.m. so it's easier for them, and I just said fuck you.
I appreciate that because I don't want to like ruin the experience for our UK viewers, right?
No. The most important thing for me, I like the American audience has the shows, and it's great if they tune in. But like the people in the UK and the people in Australia are the people in other parts of the world that are like, in different time zones.
Mm-hmm.
It's very hard for them to tune into shows while they're live.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the way we're set up, people in the UK can tune in while they're on their way to work, right? Or they can tune in while they're at work. But people in Australia, we're going live at 8 o'clock for them. I used to live in Australia, apparently.
Allegedly.
Allegedly for entertainment purposes.
Yep. So for all our UK fans, I fought for it to be later so that you could watch and have it not be 8 a.m. in the morning. I fought for you. And also, apparently...
I'm down with anything. I did no fighting at all. I'm just, whenever we go live,
he shows up.
Live.
Stonic apparently looks like Johnny Silverhand, which could be a Halloween outfit.
This is the first time that Stonic's come on, not on mobile, in like a Macca's or like a food court.
Yeah.
I was on the other show. No, it's such bad timing because I was on fucking holiday the other day. I was
He
like,
made it
having
work
Macca's
though.
burger, what am I doing?
Yeah, we did. The biggest thing we were trying to do is check audio and check chemistry.
Yeah.
Now, Xylie, what do you think about our chemistry?
Well, Stonic hasn't said much.
He's quiet, and that's fine.
He's
I've
high.
been a little quiet. I've been doing back end stuff. I got Becky on.
He did get Becky on.
Someone else who wants to.
Wait,
there's someone else who wants to call in.
Wait.
Yeah, Becky.
Wait.
Yeah, we confront.
Becky called in.
Let me tell you about this. Let me tell you about this,
Becky
right?
called to defend the allegations about the shot collar being fake.
We covered that at the start. She comes in.
Let me grab a soda so I can pop this open and ready to hear.
No, you might as well grab some alcohol, Xylie. Come on.
I am ready.
So basically, we called out the vibration. We watched the clip. We listened to it in slow motion, right? She jumps into the Discord saying that she can't sleep. So people are like, you should jump on. They're streaming right now. Stonic gets her in here. And she's like, the first thing she says is like, you know, she was very nice, but the first thing she says was like, no, it was all real. And these two motherfuckers are like, well, yeah, okay, I believe you. Like, we could take that under advisement. I'm like, we're not going to bitch out on this. We're not bitching out on this. No.
What? No.
We heard a vibration.
My camera died again, guys. It's time for the hot swap. It's time for the hot swap. I haven't gotten a dummy battery yet.
Wait, you've let her get away.
No.
My lighting fell down.
I did not let her get away with it. I said that we listened to it and it's a vibration. And these guys try to bitch out.
Well, to be fair, no,
I listened to the
you say that I tried to bitch out, but I didn't. Okay, I literally said that it is a possibility that the reverberations from the shock caused a fat to jiggle, which caused the vibrations. That's all I said. I was making fun of her for being fat. Okay.
Wait, Sonic, what did you say?
He said we might take that into account.
I said we take that into account in the because I don't know about shock collars. I'd have to analyze the evidence more of what she said. You know, I'm like, all right, man, I could take a second look.
We slowed it down.
Implying.
No, it's
He
a
was
vibration.
Simping. He was simping. Guys,
Wow.
can I be inappropriate real quick? Stonic hasn't had his dick wet in a minute. So
That
he's
has
just
nothing to
desperate.
do. That has
Not sure,
nothing
Krista.
to do with the shot collar incident, and y'all
He
letting
was simping
Becky
for
get
Becky.
away with it.
No, we did not let Becky get
What?
away with it. I literally made a joke about him being fat, and then Stonic saw the opportunity to just like try to
Wait,
glaze it.
Sonic, do you like big girls? Is that what it is? There's nothing
No,
wrong with
I
liking big
literally
girls.
gave him the warning. I literally gave him the warning on tonight's stream that fat and skinny went to bed, fat rolled over, skinny's dead. That's what I live by. Being 130 pounds.
Okay, listen here, Tiny Tim. Shut the fuck up. Okay,
No, I will.
good. Stonic, you let her get away with it? Really?
That I take it into account. I
Nope.
take it into account.
Wow.
Nope.
Wow. Okay.
That was a vibration.
Wow. I see where the alliances are in this stream now. Okay. Okay. Well, at least Rastoff had the balls.
Honestly, my freak out caused my mic to cut off,
You idiot.
and I couldn't hear any of you because my. Look, I'm a little behind.
Are you good, Twiggy?
Sensitive. If I move it too much, the cord comes unplugged.
Yes, I know. That's the static sound. You need a new mic.
I can't afford a new mic. I lost my job after freaking Thanksgiving in the US.
Yeah,
Well,
I
you will
know.
be
I
after our
haven't
new
worked
crown.
since. I'm blowing through. I've been blowing through my settlement money. I don't owe my wife. I owe my wife to like spend all her money on me.
I don't know how she puts up with you.
I don't either. She's asleep right now, I think.
Do you
I've
ever
been
just get her to
Probably
lay on a
not.
towel and get her to dust the floor by just like scooting around?
She's
Oh
gotta
my
wake
god,
up.
Rastoff! Stop it!
Look, it's okay. I make fun of Rastoff for being an orphan all the time because
All the time. All
Wait,
the
you're
time.
an orphan? Wait, you're an orphan?
Yeah, my dad took his life when I was 13, and then my mum died from cancer. So
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh my god! This is like the tragedy podcast.
welcome to
It
What
is.
the
Welcome
Is
to
it not
Trauma.
great?
Sonic, are you
It's
Is it not
tragic?
great?
Stonic, are you tragic or are you normal?
I'm not. Both my parents are still alive. You know, divorce, a little bit of fucky childhood, but everyone's
Yeah.
still alive.
That's
Yeah.
normal.
My
We've
parents
seen some shit.
separated, but then they
Tragic
got
and
back
fucking
together.
Twiggy.
Like my parents had a rocky relationship for a good while, right?
Mhm.
And then when I moved out, they separated. And I wasn't as affected as like a lot of people because I had just moved out and I had kind of like just done my own thing. But now my parents have gotten back together. They
Oh.
did a while ago, and they are the happiest they've ever been.
Well, that's good.
Like my parent, like I'm not gonna go into all of the issues, but the person who did mess up, I guess, took full accountability, and then reflected on it and changed himself for the better. Oh, now I've said it's my dad, basically.
Were you living with them when they split up?
No. Well, at one point, my mom did go live with my grandma, right?
Or like you weren't a
Um,
kid when it happened? Like they weren't together with you.
At
and
one
then
point,
split.
I was living with my dad. Yeah, but that was the first time. It happened twice, but like honestly, they'd never give up on each other. They just they it wouldn't happen.
Well, I was gonna say that if like you were there when they split up and then they got back together when you were gone.
Well, they split up, got back together, and then it kind of happened again. My dad got his own apartment and stuff in order to invite me over, and it was kind of awkward.
Did he
But
turn into like a
honestly,
bachelor?
no, kind of. I guess he was going in. Me and my dad would go and sing karaoke at the local brewery all the time.
Oh, I'm jealous. That sounds awesome.
It like the time away from her, I guess, made him realize like how much he messed up. I guess I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to make my parents seem like they messed up or anything, because honestly, they're doing fantastic.
That's good. That's all that
It was really
matters.
good for them.
That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Like I 100% believe in accountability unless it's me, right?
Of course.
Yeah. But it honestly, it all worked out for the best. We had a great Christmas this year. A funny story actually about Christmas. For Christmas this year, gonna get into some tragic details, right? After I cough. So my grandma, earlier last year, she had a stroke. And right before that stroke, she had I don't remember the exact issue. She's gone through breast cancer. Then she had a stroke which completely wrecked her. She was not verbal, she was not able to walk or anything like that. And I was very worried because I've never I haven't lost many people close to me. I've only witnessed the deaths of people outside of my life. So it's made it easier to deal with. But when that happened, I was very, very concerned. And when I went and visited my grandma in the hospital, it just broke me because she wasn't verbal. She wasn't the person I knew growing up, right? And I didn't want my last memory of my grandma to be her in that situation.
Right.
And then
That's
she
so hard.
recovered super quick. She broke every expectation. The minute within 2 months, she literally showed up at a family event. She was walking with a walker, of course. But she was walking, talking, and she was the same person I remembered. And one thing that just it didn't break me, but it made me so happy. I was crying for 2 days. Is right after her stroke, she texted me, and it was gibberish because she had just had a stroke. But the fact that she was attempting it, just it was just such a good sign for me. And
Oh.
then after she recovered really quick. Like she still walks with a walker, but she only needs it to really assist her when she's outside. When she's in a house, it's fine. But with that situation, like I was just so proud of her for recovering the way she did. And then when she's not back to normal, and she got to the best she could be, she was diagnosed with uterine cancer. So as soon as she recovers, she's got another tragic thing that happens.
Jeez.
And she stayed positive during all of it. And then
Yep.
she had a I'm trying to remember the word for when somebody has the uterus removed. I forget words when I'm live.
Hysterectomy?
Yeah, a hysterectomy. She had a hysterectomy, completely got rid of the cancer. And she stayed positive the whole time. She's a good Christian lady. She
If
has a
I
lot
find
of
out that
faith,
you've
and-
lied about any of this, you are fucking dead to me, by the way.
No, this is 100% real.
Okay.
But this Christmas, what we did, since she's she's recovered as much as you could possibly hope from a situation like that. We went to a house and we all took items from her house for our Secret Santa. So we gifted her items we stole from her house.
That's so cute.
But it was so funny because those paintings taken off the wall. She loves lighthouses. And she noticed one of the paintings went missing before the Christmas party, and she blamed my grandpa for it and said that he had just thrown it away. And he was looking everywhere around the house for this painting. And then when we had the little Secret Santa thing, it was all items from her house that was shared around everybody in the group. So we went in a circle, opened presents. Every time we opened a present, she was like, I have the exact same thing at home. Every single time. And then she got she was so confused. And my grandpa, his reaction was we spent $25 on gifts, and everybody else is gifting a bunch of shit. This is a bunch of garbage, not realizing it was stuff that came from his house. and it was just the greatest thing ever.
That's awesome.
I can't really do it justice, but it was just
That was good and
so funny.
wholesome. Okay, that was good.
I try not to be wholesome too much, but I've also drank. Where did I put my rum?
Uh-oh.
I lost it. I don't know how I lost it. I haven't even gotten up from my seat, but I lost it. But yeah, like I try not to get too real, but we're also on a members only stream.
I'm gonna make this public
So-
afterwards, by the way, because I think it was a great episode.
Wait, are you really?
Yeah.
Nice.
People are gonna get to see the like the
The look on
vulnerable
your
me.
face, bro. I am going to though. We got a crown. We had Becky and Xylie in here, dude. Like, this is a banger.
Yeah, so you're gonna show the world how you let Becky off?
I didn't let Becky off. I said that I literally called her fat. All right. If anybody
Wow.
let
I'm
Becky
partial
off,
to
it's
everyone's
Sonic.
side. I'm partial to everyone's side. I'm willing to
You
listen
can't
to
be
everyone's
partial.
side.
Look, one of the biggest tips I've given Rastov about everything is he cannot like let any of this affect him. You've got to have
I'm
no
a human,
empathy when
bro.
it comes
Some
to the
stuff's
internet.
gonna affect me.
You can't be a human if you're going to be an entertainer. Everybody knows that.
No one wants to see a blank wall. Like, you
It's not
have
a
to have
blank
some
wall.
emotion.
You can be so much more entertaining if you just don't care.
So if you were telling that story about your like sweet wholesome grandma and I just went fucking boring, you wouldn't have been like, dude, you're
Actually,
a dick.
Would have been good
That's something
content.
Billy would do.
I know.
Honestly.
It is.
Good content.
That's actually what Billy would do. Billy would have yelled out boring or something like that.
And it
'Cause
would have
Billy's
made
a
me
little
laugh.
asshole.
But Billy's great, and I never stalked him, to be fair, and I do not have a crush on Billy. I'm a straight man.
Yeah,
No,
there's
I
only
think you have a
evidence.
crush on him, and I think that is you in that picture.
It is not me. It is not me.
It is.
I
We've
I
already
can literally
determined it is
prove it's not
Becky.
me. You can literally look up the movie on IMDb, and it's a completely different person.
We don't need to. We've
We
already
have the
seen
video.
enough proof.
We have the proof, just like
Yeah.
y'all had proof about Becky.
I know. We listened to it in slow motion, and you hear it like. It's
hear-
fucking clear as day.
There's a dissenter in the ranks.
I don't even know what that fucking word means.
That's it. I'm done with y'all. I'm done. I'm
love you.
done. I'm leaving and I'm going to bed.
Have a good
Love
night.
you, Xylie.
Bye.
Thanks for coming on.
Y'all have a good night. Good job. Great
always have a
episode.
good
I
night.
guess I haven't seen it yet, so
Better
peace
watch
out.
it.
Bye, chat.
Wait,
good.
Xylie,
Thank
before you
you
leave,
for
are you
What?
are you a member of Locale Aussie?
No.
Well, bye.
She's not
Look here,
welcome.
little shit. You know I can just jump back in, right?
I do.
You know what? I'm feeling kind of Becky-ish right now.
Oh no.
No.
Bye.
Guys, she abused her powers. She abused her powers, and
What
I
abuse,
respect
what
it so
abuse.
much. I respect it so much.
I respect it too. She's awesome.
I love Xylie so much. She's great. And you know what's funny? I didn't like Xylie when
What?
I first saw her. Like my first experience with Xylie was her calling into Tommy C's stream, and I was like, "Who's this random middle-aged woman, and why does she have an opinion on things?" And then I got to experience Xylie, and Xylie can handle shit talking better than anybody.
I've
I've
watched
been
Xylie for a
ruthless.
couple years. Like it's fucking chill streams. Good.
What is
good stuff.
IP2? Because I hear you guys talk about it all the time, and I have no fucking clue what it is.
I don't even really know how to explain that. So I'm trying to get a.
Alright,
one
I've
of
got
the-
a
No, let him
brief
talk. You've been
description of
talking
it.
for like fucking 50 minutes. Shush.
Watch this.
Ooh.
Oh my god. So we have we had Stick in the chat, right? Now he's a big IP2 guy. He's been trying to connect up his Discord to YouTube, but I think he's a little drunk and he just can't work it out, which is what I've been like trying to help him do on my phone kind of as we've got. But you know, since Xylie's not here, I can kind of like maybe help him a bit more, but he would be able to give the perfect explanation on what IP2 is, I feel like.
Okay, so maybe we could do like one stream where like we have just a fucking background on all this stuff that you're gonna end up talking about, because I never followed drama.
A crash course stream for you.
Yeah, that would be cool, because I came to the Locale universe because of, I watched like Boogie's documentary, and then I was like, I want to see what he's up to now, and it came up with Locale Live, and then I've just been watching since then. So
how long have you been watching Boogie?
Since he was first on YouTube, like.
Yeah.
I don't remember a time without Boogie.
I know, it's crazy.
Like my first experience of Boogie was when I was literally a kid, and he made the video destroying an Xbox because people kept on calling him fat online. That was my first experience with Boogie, and I watched everything after that, and everything before that too, to be fair. But like literally, I had so much like respect for Boogie. I saw him as like not necessarily a role model, but somebody who I could learn from, because he would make videos talking about like one of his videos was talking about like religion and then like offing yourself basically. And he got very deep into it, and like I was one of the people who saw him as the Mr. Rogers of the internet.
Dude, everybody did. Like everybody did.
But is it sad that I like Boogie more? That he's a piece of like an absolute piece of garbage?
Well, yeah, because like now he's like everybody else. He's the only thing is like, yeah, he's a human. He says things, he does things, but he gets called out on it. That like, and people will roast him and troll him for it, even though they probably do similar stuff behind the scenes.
Event.
Yeah. Do you know what I respect most about Boogie?
Fuck you.
No, he's the same person on camera as he is off camera.
Right, yeah, I thought you were going to do the stupid fart soundboard, because every time you say, you know what, yeah, you're going to do it. No, I fucking hate you. Yeah, also, with the dono thing, you need to turn it down, because it makes it way too loud. But if you just had it like
Is it still too loud?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to work with that.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
but yeah, dude, like I love the Locale universe. This everything about this, like this is all the drama I need. I don't need to go watch like other stuff. This
well, like some
does
of the
job.
people some of the people I've met through this community are some of my like I consider them to be just as close of friends as people I know in real life too, which is weird because I've never had like online friends before in my life, and I always made fun of people who did. But like Baja Wolf, for example, a head mod of the Discord server. I've been good friends with him since like he was a regular member, before he was a pay pig, before he was a king, and like we've just sat up at night and had like real deep heart to heart like conversations, and I love the dude to death. He's one of the funniest people I know, and if anybody deserves like any kind of recognition for like being a genuine person in the server, it's Baja Wolf.
He's so cool. Got me onto the
100%.
server when I was having problems being a paper, because I wanted to jump on and like talk to Billy and Xylie on Rewind for the first time, and I just couldn't get it to work because it was the first day Rewind went live.
Yeah, just message this dude in the Discord, Baja Wolf. That's literally the name. Stick.
But yeah, I am gonna make this public because this was a fucking cool episode, dude. Like
this was a pretty decent pilot.
Like there was, I don't think there was any issues.
Well, especially since the fact that it's a test stream and we're literally just here to test out stuff. We're not here to like necessarily be like entertaining. Right now, it was mostly. Well, we were 100%.
We need a better docket. I know it was just a practice one, but like we needed more stuff in it. I think for it to be a real
episode. If anybody disagrees, their opinion's invalid. Like that's all I have to say.
Quite literally.
Unless it's Dixie Rick, that person's opinion matters more than anybody else's because they are crown, baby.
Yes, their opinion matters.
There's only 3 crowns, now 4, and there's like 7 shows. So we've achieved something today. We've literally achieved something today.
We got another dono. We got another dono, guys. And it's from Dozer.
I love you, Dozer.
For $9.99. This community is a true family. I love this universe. Baja is a legend.
That sounded much better.
I'm losing my my talent. Dude, honestly, I'm about to pee my pants.
Should we wrap it up here?
Dude,
it's been 2.5
we'll see
hours.
what-
Like, we're almost 3 hours. Like,
Unless you
Yeah.
look, yeah. If you want to go for a piss and then come back, we can. If you want to wrap it up, I don't mind.
Yeah,
either
let's
way.
see how long we can go.
I mean, we
I
could
think that's
keep talking
not
for a long time, but like, I don't want to like kill it. I don't want to kill it after we killed it. You know what I'm saying?
All
If
right,
there's
let's
anybody
just-
still
let's
watching
just-
now and you want to jump in before we wrap it up, we will talk to you on the stream now. Jump into members waiting.
We're trying to help out Stick here. See
Thank
if he
you,
can get his,
Doza. Thank you, Doza. If you ever want me to sing for you in
working.
private, let me know.
Yeah, we'll get Stick on
All right,
another episode and we can talk about IP2 and you can give me a crash course. That would
Yeah.
be really cool.
I also think we need to do a marathon stream where we watch all of the Blade documentaries together.
Dude,
That's
we
a
could do
members.
that on
That would be a members only. That should be a members
Yeah.
only. But that's a good idea.
Bro, no,
Yeah,
we could
that
do that on
way
the
we can
days
do
when no one
that.
else is streaming.
We can do that and then have Blade on the next episode.
If he'd come.
No, he's
No,
gonna come.
he's coming. Like, Kim can get him. He said he can
Alright.
get him anytime, so...
We'll do it. No, but it's to talk to me because he might, he might look at me and go, oh, "There's the documentary." F slur.
And then we get cancelled.
Well,
he
we
might- he
would,
might
but
do
we
it.
wouldn't.
But
He
I
would
feel
get
like
cancelled. We
we'll,
wouldn't.
yeah, we'll be able to get a lot more viewers, I think, if we stream on the days where everyone else takes a break. Because, like, people were hungry for some content.
What
on
what
that
I've been
day.
telling people, like the other shows are gonna take a day off, and when they do that, if you guys don't want to stream, I'm just gonna do a solo members only stream. I'll find some way to like keep people entertained.
We could do, like, a gaming
same.
stream during the day or something like that, you know? We
Yeah.
could do
Gaming
anything.
streams.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
say
it's a-
do
it's a
GTA
Monday for
5M.
us.
I'm gonna get on that. I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
dude,
on that.
have you
I've
ever
got
have you
some
ever
Aussie
played
cunts I can bring on
LSP?
that.
Have you ever played LSPDFR? Any of you?
No.
So it's like the
No.
police. It's like it converts GTA 5 into a police simulator, and it's great. I
We
love
could
it.
do that on
I've put
GTA 5
so many
RP,
hours
man.
into it. But yeah, I'm ready to call it a night. I've literally got to drain my lizard.
All right. Well, I'm going to close off the stream.
Solid.
Any final words before we
right.
disappear into that beautiful night?
I think my
Mm.
urination might be orgasmic.
Oh, what the fuck?
Do you guys want to go live again tomorrow? Or do you want us
If
to...
I can. If I can, yeah, I'll definitely
I'll go
definitely
live,
be in.
alright? We're
Just
doing members
remember,
only or the real
remember,
show?
we're launching this Saturday for you guys and Friday for me.
Dude, we might as well just launch tomorrow. Like, we launched today,
Yeah, but
technically.
Is that based on what Kim
honestly,
said, or is that based on what we're saying?
we need to let people know a good while before we launch. So we
well,
need to
we
like,
might do a trailer.
yeah, that would be real good. But I'm good to go right now. I just think we should wait a little before we actually launch, like do a public stream. That way we can try to maximize the amount of people coming into it. So we should let Keem know. See if he can do it, like do any advertising
Work
for us.
it
I know
into
he's
the
a busy
Docket.
guy.
We've got
Yeah.
momentum, though, right?
We'll
Like,
make
we've
the
got momentum.
I'll work on the trailer tomorrow. I'll make sure that Kim wants there to be a trailer, and we might be able to get that promoted on Lolcow Live, and then
Alright.
yeah, hopefully by next Saturday. First
I won't
public
jump the gun
stream.
then. I won't jump the gun. Okay, my bad.
That way we can advertise it. We can get it. We can try to maximize the viewership.
I'll do
But anywho,
something on
guys,
my
I'm
channel,
good to
get
go.
people over here.
Alright.
Alright.
Good to go for tonight. You guys have a good one. I'm hopping off. I really gotta pee.
Yeah, I'll catch you
Off
guys
you go,
later.
Twiggy. Off you go. Off you go.
I love you guys. I
Love
love
you
you,
too,
rest
mate.
off. I love you, Stonic.
Love you, Twiggy.
Sorry your
Cheers,
wife has
sir.
no legs. Alright, guys. Dude, what a stream, man. This shit was crazy. We had Becky Boop on. We had people from the audience on. Wow. Like, I was nervous, and then as soon as I got into the chat with the two of those guys, man, it was just so easy, so natural. Like, they're just such a blast to talk to. You know, thank you for Xylie like coming out as well. Mafi did a shoey. Bro. We're gonna have Stick on at some point. Love you, Stick. We got a crown. Dixie Rick, man. Dixie Rick's in the chat. Well, we're gonna roll it out with the song. Thank you guys. Love you guys. See you next time. Peace.
Twiggy's got that wild stare, something toxic in the air. Roscoe's hiding in his room, hoping Twiggy calms down soon. Sonic's got his mic in hand, spilling tea across the land. We all tune in for the show, but the madness starts to grow. Oh cow, Ozzy got us hooked, every secret's getting cooked. Twiggy's psycho makes a scream, Roscoe's living in a dream. Sonic's covering the fight, drama every single night. Keep fire shots from all its guns, but we know we're not the ones. Well down under sun, Twiggy's rage has just begun. Roscoe's looking for escape from this chaotic mental tape. Sonic narrates every move, capturing the crazy groove. Drama swirls like ghosts at sea, can't unsee what we all see. Oh cow, Ozzy got us hooked, every secret's getting cooked. Twiggy's psycho makes a scream, Roscoe's living in a dream. Sonic's covering the fight, drama every single night. Keep fire shots from all its guns, but we know we're not the ones. Twiggy's rage has just begun. Roscoe's looking for escape from this chaotic mental tape. Sonic narrates every move, capturing the crazy groove. Drama swirls like ghosts at sea, can't unsee what we all see. Oh cow, Ozzy got us hooked, every secret's getting cooked. Twiggy's psycho makes a scream, Roscoe's living in a dream. Sonic's covering the fight, drama every single night. Keep fire shots from all his guns, but we know we're not the ones. Just as in this wild house play, under King's ruthless sway, Twiggy's chaos sets the pace. Last of dreads the next embrace. Stoney's voice echoes the tale, bashful smiles and faces pale. Through the speakers on a dare, listeners caught in this affair. No escape from Twiggy's games, even sunlight cast on flames. Roscoe wonders what's the cost, sanity or fame that's lost. Stoney's voice a soothing guide, in this twisted mental ride. King's artillery unloads, drama spreads, the world explodes. Ozzy got us hooked, every secret's getting cooked. Twiggy's cycle makes us scream, Roscoe's living